Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Pam, ADD, and everyone. Carol, hello, everyone. April, hello. Hello, DD in chat, says Al. Doug, hello, buddy. There's the StreamYard, Doug and Chris. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Carol, Jody, welcome in. Holly, good to have you. Raw. Jody, hi Holly. Doug. Go, my friend.
There we go. Hello, DD. Hello, Double Puff. Good to see everyone.
Holly, Oleg. Make sure you guys click that like. Click that like and share the stream. Do me that favor, please. If you are lurking in the channel, you're always welcome to come on out. Holly Atkins, hello. For some reason, Pam says, for some reason, my couple weeks ago, my YouTube glitch, and after that, I can see Holly, a couple other people. Interesting.
Hello, Bruce and Angela and Lynn and Annie, Holly and Oleg and everyone else that I didn't mention or say hi to.
Good to see everybody. Annie
Absolutely.
and Lynn, absolutely. Good to see you guys. Carolina girl. Bruce, welcome in, Bruce. Welcome, my friend. There's a link there. If you need it, there it is. Angela, welcome in. You're very welcome, Lynn. Very welcome. Pam, thank you for the 2 jewels. Appreciate that. Always supporting the channel. Try to go out and come back in, and it might work better. Oleg. Sometimes YouTube is very finicky about that. You're very welcome, Lynn. Annie, Bruce. Bruce, I just sent the link if you want to come in. All right. Pam, 2C, welcome in, 2C. Good to see you. All right, everybody. Good to have you all. All right, all right. There you go.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Hey, Bruce. What's up, my man?
Hey, Doug. What's going on, man?
Don't forget to like for DD when you come in. Just hit that like, everybody. Thumbs up. Get those algorithms going for all the channels, please.
Yeah. So, Doug, you're still in the Discord and stuff, right?
I'm in a couple different Discords. Yeah, I think me and you are together.
Give me a text. I'm not gonna bring it to Double Dog Show. I'll let you know what happened a little while ago.
Sure. Send it to me on Discord.
All right.
Right,
We on it.
All right.
What was the topic going to be today, dog? Is it open discussion or?
Well, it's going to be, we're going to continue on.
From earlier?
Yes, sir. We're going to continue from earlier because we didn't even get that far.
Right.
About the evidence and whatnot. about what it means to have this evidence come, that we're getting. There is evidence out there, and what evidence are we not getting that could tell the story as to what happened with Nancy? And so that's what we're at now, just for update or whatever. The FBI are back at Nancy's place right now, currently.
Yeah, I think ultimately they need to find the second, third, and possibly even fourth location. Like the second meaning being a car, and then if they drove her in a car somewhere and something happened, that would be crime scene number 3, and then they brought her somewhere to bury her would be crime scene number 4. So it starts at the car. They need to identify a car. I think that's the most important. Or the DNA. The DNA could lead them right to the person.
Well, you always say it's easier to identify a car than it is for a body, right? Because the car is so much bigger.
Right.
And you would think that you would think that the FBI would have been on it already, trying to put out some type of, what kind of cars they're looking for, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't yet, But I will tell you this, hell, we can start on the car. What did they gather from? What did they gather from Annie and Tommaso's car? Let's start there, everybody. So Annie and Tommaso's car was taken for 42 days. All right.
Yeah.
Now they issued a warrant for that car, and the reason they issued a search warrant, and the reason they issued it is because when you take a big item like that, you want to make sure you follow all procedures, for the simple fact that it's one thing to say, yeah, come on, you can go ahead and look, you can search it. But they weren't planning on just leaving it there. Their whole intention was to take that vehicle and process it completely. Hi, Melly, welcome in. So when people ask why did they just go ahead and issue the search warrant for that vehicle, right? Well, it's because they were going to take it. They were going to take it. They knew they were going to take it. And they want to make sure that everything is documented, everything line by line. Because
it takes time too to process all that. Remember, like it went who took it? Was it the FBI or was it Pima County?
FBI took Tommaso's car.
And that stuff takes time I mean, look, I can't say that I know anything about that because I don't. But what I've heard from people like that Chris from the interview room, he was trying to explain to people that, they're going to take their time with that. And who knows how many other things that they're dealing with for other things. You know what I mean? So you got to take your time because, look what happens when you rest.
Yep.
What are we in 7 months now? I mean, come on. Look what happens when you do that.
And that is correct. The word is that they took that car, Annie and Tommaso's car, they took it apart completely. Now, when I say completely, I can't tell you completely means something different to everybody. But I will tell you this, they took seats and carpets and everything because they were going to check every single crack and cranny. And the one thing they think that they're looking for, it's anything really that they're looking for. Welcome in, Victoria. They're looking for anything, especially you're probably looking for the biggest thing is probably blood. Okay, because they know that when this happened to Nancy, there was blood at the front porch, right? They know that. So when this car was taken, I guarantee you the biggest thing they were looking for was blood. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's exactly what it is. And if they can find something of her blood in that vehicle, now they got to explain why is it there in that vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they didn't find anything at the end of the day after all that hard. I think it became exclusionary instead of inclusionary. And the search of the car is actually what helps. almost clear.
Did they put out a statement that they didn't find any blood?
I don't think they found anything. They gave the car back.
No. Well, just because they gave
If
the car
they did,
back,
they didn't tell the public if they did.
There you go.
But
Right.
sheriff later on comes on and says that they're cleared. So that may have weighed into his statement.
They're not going to give a car back if it's somebody that's done something. So if they, which I've said from the beginning, I don't believe it's nobody in the family, but that car wouldn't be going back to them if it had evidence of something that happened. You know what I mean? So not at all.
So you don't think
the last known place that she was alive was in that car? That car brought her home.
No, I don't. I don't believe. But then again, look, I just don't. There's so much stuff that's not out there, like that we just don't know. All I can do is listen to all you people that are there from day one, that have seen everything that's gone on. I haven't seen everything that's gone on. I've already admitted that. So I can't say, to me, is it somebody that broke in? Did somebody just leave those back doors open? I have no idea. Did Nancy leave them open? Who the hell knows who left them open? Somebody left them open, or, but now that you brought up the blood, so you're saying it could be from okay, so even they give them the car back, so would they give their car back if there was blood in whoever's car?
It just depends on the agency and how they have their procedures, their policy and procedures, right?
Okay.
But they're gonna dictate everything. Now, if they have it on carpet, you don't think they would just pull the carpet out and then replace the carpet?
Right.
I mean, it's possible, right?
Yeah. It would have to become evidence and checked into the evidence box.
Right.
But if they give it back, that means
if they take their carpet and they go ahead and tag it, there's the link, Chris. If they take that carpet,
absolutely,
and they tag it and take the carpet, when they reassess and they get everything checked out, whatever is taken is tagged and bagged, okay, and it's taken to the property room, to the evidence room, locker room.
And then they put it back together.
And then when they take it to the shop, it would explain why they would say, "Hey, we need you guys to put this together. Oh, by the way, throw in some carpet in there."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all I'm saying is, it's not unheard of. What's unheard of is that they're going to take a vehicle from someone who really isn't well, I'll just say it like this. They're going to take a car from someone and keep it for that long a time when there really isn't any evidence found. It doesn't take 42 days to process a vehicle. That I can tell you. I'll tell you that right now. It don't take 42 days. These literally, the FBI, when they're stripping this car down, they know exactly where they're looking and what they're looking for. They've done it too many times. So I'm not saying that they're going to go as slow as molasses, but they're going to go at their pace. And in their pace, they're going to get this done. My guess is they found something, maybe not blood, maybe something else, that's why they kept going back to the house to recheck, because they went to the house at least 5 times, if I understood it right. So that's the reason I say that it is very possible that they went ahead and kept finding little trinkets, little things like maybe hair, maybe something like a button or something, maybe anything that would probably around where maybe Nancy would have been sitting at if it was, she was taken back, right? The passenger seat. So I'm assuming that they found something because they kept that car for long periods of time. Now, when the Pima County Sheriff's Office ended up taking Nancy's car, they kept it for I think it was 21 days, 22 days, something like that. And they returned the car back to the garage, her garage where the car was at. Now, once again, this crime was committed in Nancy Guthrie's home, right? So why would they seem like they're checking more elsewhere and not at Nancy? I mean, I think they spent a lot of time at Annie and Tommaso's house. Not saying they did anything. I'm just saying they spent a lot of time there. Mm-hmm. So what was the reason that they spend more time there? Yeah, she was last seen there because they had dinner, ate, whatever, played mahjong games, whatever. My point is, she was only there for approximately 5 hours, from 6:30 to 9:30, 9:50, somewhere in there, and they took her home. So she wasn't like there for hours and hours. Something had to bring them back to that home. Whether it was maybe something they found or something, I don't know. We don't. None of us know. This is just speculation. But to keep a car for that long, they must have been finding something that was intriguing them enough to go back and do it again. You follow me? So yeah. I'm not saying that who's involved and who's not. I got my theory. I got my persons of interest, but my persons of interest don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything in the big grand scheme of things. It's what they find. You just don't have a car kept that long and not have any receipts to show for it. In other words, anything that they found. That just doesn't happen, because a car doesn't take that. I mean, does it take more than a day? Of course, but and then again, you say, well, maybe the people that do this kind of stuff was on vacation. Maybe. I mean, there could all be these maybes, but it really doesn't take that long. That's all I'm saying. So it is possible that they found something there. One thing you can bet they got was the telemetrics of that vehicle. And that tells you everywhere that vehicle has been. That tells you where people have been, when the doors were unlocked, when the doors were locked. That tells you when somebody was sitting in the passenger or the back seats. It tells you everything where that car has gone. So once again, I don't talk a lot anymore about the telemetrics, because if it's the telemetrics that they're going to go by, well, they're going to only know that. We're not going to know that.
Right.
That's the only reason I don't really say anything anymore about it, because if they have it, they know whether he came back that night. They know how long he stayed. They know that if he left after the garage door went down after 2 minutes and then he said he left, if that's what he said, I don't know what his statement was, but if that's what he said, that he left after the garage door came down, they're going to see how long he sat there before that car left. They're going to have those timestamps. So that's what I'm saying. The evidence is crucial. It's crucial, and you don't keep a car that long, because you also got to remember, in Arizona, they have this, and I don't have the statute codes in front of me, but you have 5 days to issue that warrant, right? And I think you have you have 5 days to execute it, and I want to say you have I think it's and I could be wrong here, but I'm just taking a stab at it. I think it's 3 to 5 days to process it. And if you're going to keep it longer, you now have to go back to the judge and explain why. But one of the reasons has to be something that deals with it could giving the car back sooner could jeopardize the case, the investigation. It could be something that could cause harm to somebody. So there's a couple other things in there that they say you can keep it longer, but you got to go back and get with the judge and make sure that you tell him why you need to extend that time period. And then that judge will say yay or nay. Now, most of the time he's going to say yay if there's a valid reason. Okay, so that tells me if they don't have it completed by the time frame that warrant is issued for, that warrant is not invalid. Anything they find that goes past that date everything is no good no more. It's like it never happened. So they have to go ahead and keep in contact as those days are expiring on that search. They have to get with the judge and say, look, this is what we got, Your Honor, blah, 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 blah. this is what we're finding. We need more time. And if this could actually, I'm just using my words, this could actually blow the case wide open, or it could lead to more evidence. You follow me? And then they're going to keep it for that reason. But it's not just, they only have so many days that they can process it by their standard of their law in the state of Arizona. You have to look up the statute codes. I don't have them with me, but you have to go ahead.
I just don't see them. I mean, them giving something back if there was something. And maybe again, look, I could be wrong on all this. I mean, you're saying that they have a certain amount of days, and if they don't find, they have to keep going back. And if they don't have a good reason, either the judge is going to say yay or nay. But if you don't have a good reason, then the judge is not going to allow you to start, violating, people's constitutional rights. So, I mean, is it something? Can a judge give them 40-something days? Can a judge give them 30 days?
As long as they keep asking, and as long as they keep going to the judge with valid reasons.
Okay.
And it's within that specification, the judge can give them as long as he feels it's necessary. The judge can also tell them to go pound sand, and they need to give that car back to them. Either or. I mean, it's really up to the judge. But the criteria of what you have to show. The criteria of what you have to show to the judge in order for him to extend it, right? So if you're coming with some, and for better lack of words, some half-ass reason, that judge ain't going to buy it. Let's just be honest. He's not going to buy it. He's going to say, no, get him the car back. You guys had it long enough. Wrap it up. Again,
I remember the guy that married the judge that married my dad and my stepmom and stuff. He was probably one of the most honest people I think that I ever met outside of, but like he helped people with alcohol. They had alcohol problems and stuff. And then there was a drug judge, but I'm telling you, like, you couldn't just go to him and say, hey, I need this for, and he's going to go through it and literally he's going to go through each one of these things. He's going to ask a billion questions before that guy would say, okay, no, obviously now he's retired, but I'm just saying, like, he just wouldn't just let anybody come into his court and say, hey, I need this, because if there wasn't a valid reason, like you said, I'm sorry, this isn't going to work.
Yep.
Or like you said, see, that's something I need to like research on myself, because if they have to go every 5 days or something, or once a week.
I think it's only I thought it was 5-10 days. They have to have it done by. They have to serve it. They have to literally execute that within 5 days. And they only have, once they execute it, they only have so much time. And I want to say it's like underdid. It's 5-10 days to not execute it, but to complete it. But if in fact they can show why they need more time, a judge is going to give that to them.
Oh, yeah.
Likely. But it's got to be. When I say it's got to be valid, that goes without saying, because the judge ain't going to buy it. You follow me?
Right. Yeah.
He's not going to buy it. He's going to say nope, or he's going to say, "What'd you find?" Well, we found this, and we found this, and we think there's more there, sir. We really like to go ahead and have it for a little bit longer because we're trying to find da. But we did locate this. He's going to say more than likely, okay. I mean, if you're showing progression, he's going to say probably okay. But he's also not going to be bamboozled either, because he's not going to put his John Hancock on that line knowing that it's going to. It's not that it's going to come back to him, but it's credibility, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but let me read some of these real quick. Lynn says, I'm still learning all the technology, but I can't shake my gut instinct. I believe my opinion that the timing is way off. The crime, I believe, happened right after Nancy got home. That's very possible, Lynn. Very possible. Good point. Victoria, Melly, hello. Chris, still eating, Didi. You got it, buddy. Take your time. Just let me know. It's right there. Lynn, I think the crime happened earlier. It's very possible, and some are suggesting it could have happened, even before even before she technically went to Annie and Tommaso's home. That is true. Very possible. Because we really don't know exactly when it happened. They're just giving you what they think they know because of the garage doors opening and closing.
Oh yeah,
Stands for that. So they're thinking outside that box, saying, "Well, it would make sense that they got there because the garage door opened and closed, right?" So to them, they're looking at that. They're also looking at also the timestamps of the vehicle. Was that vehicle there during that time frame? Now the time can be off. I've looked it up already. It can be off minutes, seconds, minutes, even hours. An hour or two, it can be off. Okay, it can be off. But as long as you're within that ratio of time frame, that yes, that car did show up, and it does show you that that it was there on the 1st of January. This is just an example. It was there on the 1st of January. The person was taken on the 1st of January, and the garage door opened at such and such time, about the same time frame. Then yes, it's gonna tell you those things, and we're not gonna know that. FBI is going to know that. We're not going to know it.
No, we do know though, Doug. Them videos gave shadows, and you can use the shadows that the moon.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many things that can.
The moon doesn't lie, and it can give you a general idea of the time.
That's exactly right. So there's a lot of things that they're going to be able to utilize to show whether or not that person even showed up.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. There's a lot of, because you got to remember, a lot of the evidence, and I know there was some evidence that was gathered even after they gave the house back. A lot of that evidence, if they gathered it inside the house, possibly anywhere around that house, it's going to be a good defense attorney is going to be able to fight that and try to get it thrown out, because it was done, it was gotten after they gave the house back. So it's going to be fruit of the poisonous tree, as they call it. Mm. So you're not going to be able to use whatever the judge feels that could have been contaminated. So now they're going to have to look a lot at, the timestamps, logistics, electronics, more than likely, because that's probably one of the things that can't be really screwed with. You know what I'm saying? Because no one's going to get into the car, the garage door, and manipulate that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only things that would be like hair samples, maybe some fibers on the carpet, stuff that could have been left there by anybody. That's a different story. Yep. That is a different story. So let me read a little bit more. CB, welcome in, CB. Hello, friends. Bad storms went through today. No power yet. Generator is running. Thank God you got a generator, because we're getting a lot of that rain here too in Ohio. Pam, I don't think the person would use their car, and if family was involved, they are not going to use their vehicle. I don't think so, but I pray family wasn't involved though. Absolutely. And I'm hoping, look, for me, I don't want the family to be involved. It goes against everything I even think of, that a family member could do this to another family member. But I'm here to tell you that you have to look at every possibility. And I hope it's not the family. I hope it's somebody else that we haven't even talked about, or somebody else that we have talked about. But I will tell you, if the directions are, if that little arrow keeps pointing to a certain direction, there's a reason for it. There is a reason for it. It's not going a certain direction because, it's just wants to go that way. I mean, think about it. Last person to see was who? Last person to see her was who? Accordingly, if we go by their scenarios, you go by, they're being very evasive with the public. They're being very evasive. They don't want to, we don't even know where they're at. They left the scene. Somebody who's going to get out and dodge, it's not normally something that someone would do, right? Just get out and dodge. Somebody who doesn't want to answer any questions. They don't want to be in the public. Where before, you're in the public in your job, but now you don't want to be in the public. It's those changes of behaviors that people do. Okay. So then you got the idea that now somebody who did this crime had to know the family pretty damn well, because they had to know what she was going through with her illness, as far as not being able to, walk very far, with the pacemaker in her. Somebody had to know these details. And so that arrow keeps pointing a certain direction. There's a reason why that arrow points there. I'm not saying it's the family. I'm just saying where the arrow keeps pointing, there's a reason behind it. And if you're going to break it down, you have to break it down to the point where you let the evidence take you to wherever it's taking you. If you try to go ahead and say, well, I just can't see that happening, sorry, but if everything keeps pointing a certain direction, your best bet is to go until you get to that direction, and you can prove that direction it's going has nothing to do. That's just an anomaly, that's just a coincidence, if you will. And we use coincidence here all the time. So just something to think about. That's all. I'm not saying I have the answers. I don't. I'm just explaining there's so much things that are pointing in a direction. Sometimes the most obvious thing is right in front of you, and you don't even see it, right? It's right in front of me, and I don't even see it. Why? Because that's too simple. Then again, sometimes it is the simple thing, right? I mean, you just got to follow the evidence. That's all you got to do. April, the signs near Nancy still have me suspicious. Who put them up? The coded ones, right? There was signs put up out there. I think it was Dad's Gone Live that actually found those signs, correct? And yeah, that's who put those signs up there, Ole, can they give it back and not tell them if they found? Absolutely they can. Absolutely they can, Ole. They're going to give them a receipt that here's your car back. Okay, and they're going to give them, and it's going to be the car like they had it. They're not going to tell them what they found in it. They're not going to tell them until they're ready to go ahead. And one day, if they decide they're going to go ahead and press charges on somebody, that's when they're going to come with the indictments and the whole 9 yards. But they will not tell you until they got all their ducks in a row. And in this case, they have to have all their ducks in a row because they lost. They're going to lose some evidence, without a doubt. So that's something to think about.
Hey, Doc, do you think it's possible they found? I'm going to give in theory of something I think they might have found.
Okay.
Do you think it's possible they found an air tag or some type of tracking beacon? Maybe in a difficult spot to get to, like someone put it in your gas tank or something and dropped it down in your hole. That would give reason.
That's a possibility.
You know what I mean? Because we know that they did recon on them, so it's not too far-fetched to think that they put a tracking beacon somewhere on that vehicle. And that's how they knew when to lay low and get out of sight. Hey, here, they're coming.
Right. That's a very good possibility. Yeah, you look, that's the thing, here's the misconception, right? You hear a lot of times when you hear people make comments, and I've heard it before, some of these other streams, and not just the streams, but other commentaries. They'll say, cops can lie, man. Cops can lie. Cops can lie. They lie all the time. They're allowed to lie. The person don't lie. Well, you have to understand, the cops are not lying because they want to lie. They're lying to see if that lying is going to lead to the evidence. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you tell somebody, look, man, tell me what you know. I'll do everything I can to go ahead and get you off of this. Or you tell somebody, hey, tell me everything. Tell me about this, and this. We have it already, even though you may have nothing. And so they go, well, all right, this is what happened. And then all of a sudden they find out later that you lied. Mm-hmm. You're allowed to, because you're not trying to lie to them as far as in a nefarious way. You're trying to get to the truth. And that's why you're allowed to do that. But sometimes people misconcept that and say, oh, well, officers lie all the time. They're allowed to lie. Well, yeah, they're allowed to lie in the scope of trying to get to the evidence.
Right.
They're not allowed to set you up.
Yeah, cops are, oh man, what was I just going to say? I'm sorry, dog. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
And now I forgot what I was going to say.
I mean, it's one thing to entrap somebody. It's another thing to literally go ahead and try to get to the evidence. And there is a big difference in that, or someone to lie to, to go ahead and like literally like just because they want to be nefarious about it. That's not what it's about. It's just lying to try to get to the truth. So that's where we're at on that. Victoria, Pam, no. Oh no, CB, I'm glad you're okay. April, Oleg, it was a number of days in. DGL caught them on his stream. Yes, that was true. It was DGL, without a doubt. April, oh, those, yes, I remember them. I heard explanation of those last night. I can't remember where. Stacks, what up, Stacks? What's going on, buddy? Oh, look, it's weird. TB, thank you. I'm just looking for the comments or the questions, guys, just to let you know. So if I don't read yours, don't think that I'm not wanting to read it. But T is weird too. Sorry, that was a misprint, says April. Oh, like April, one name was a crime person who became unalive under suspicious circumstances. Interesting. All right. Because all these other ones are hello, everybody. Lynn, do you think there were multiple cars? That's a good question. That's a very damn good question. And I mean, at this point, I see no evidence of it, but that doesn't mean that. I mean, hell, they can't even know which car was actually the one that did, one car that was there, yet alone multiple. Do I think it's possible? Sure. Absolutely, it's possible. It is very possible there could have been multiple cars because here's the thing. They should have enough or be able to somehow get the cars that were driving by in that neighborhood. There had to be a way. I mean, Nanos himself had said that they have a lot of videos they got to go through, right? So we know that there's a lot of cars that are in those videos.
Well, maybe the guy, maybe the neighbor with the barking dog or something. I think it was.
Right.
Maybe he should.
It's possible. I mean, you just never know.
I don't know. I'm not saying go out. I don't know. Hey, like look, he seems like a nice gentleman. I don't know him personally or nothing. It's like a sign, like, he was saying, I just wish who knows? Like, look, this is what I want. Okay. I just want Nancy. I just wish they would bring Nancy back. Let the family, just, do what it needs to do, bring her home so they can celebrate her life, and look, if those, just, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but like, just, if you can't find those guys, just bring Nancy home. Forget about those other guys. And I know that sounds bad, but let's bring Nancy home. Like just bring her home. But,
I agree with you, Bruce. I agree with that. I don't want
to, I just wish that they would I just wish somebody would find her. I wish people would just try to look, we all mess up in life, man. And I'm not saying that we're out doing this kind of stuff. I'm not out doing this stuff. None of us, but I'm just saying, if we mess up in life, man, we've got to own up to our mistakes. We got to take responsibility for our actions.
Yep.
You have to. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be the smallest thing, but we got to take, just be responsible. Please, bring her back.
Absolutely. Well said, my friend. Well said. Oleg, I think there's more to those signs. In my opinion, it was just forgotten, and why I'm bringing it up. Very good point, April. Sack says, yep, those signs were strange. Absolutely. The yellow signs on post board, says Doug. Lemon and Rhodes are shares from Yavapia, April. Yeah, I'm not sure I follow that, but hey, I'm sure there's a reason.
That's about the yellow signs, and were two of the names on there.
Got you.
Investigators in the fire and the accidental whatever it was, or
got you.
Or unaliving that happened at the mountain.
Got you. I don't remember what the words were, but thank you for clearing that.
Yep.
This makes me a little bit understand more about that. Melly, I agree with dismiss those yellow signs too fast. They really did. They did because it seemed like they just gathered them and we didn't hear no more about them.
Well, they told us that it was actually a family member acquaintance of Carol Shimmick.
All right.
That's what they told us.
They told us what now?
That it was like a relative or an acquaintance or a friend of Carol Shimmick, who was one of the victims.
Got you. That
was the official reason they told us that the signs came from.
Got
they didn't give us a name, but we know that it had something to do with her, according to the police.
Got you, my friend. Got you. Lynn, but the timing on the garage door seems weird. It takes me longer than 2 minutes to get through my. Well, that's the one thing that seems to be off. That the 2 minute 9:48 going up and 9:50 going down, and then with her health and her walking ability, you would think that she'd need a little bit more time than that. But yeah, that could be. Yeah, that's very true. Unless, and I'm just throwing this out there, unless she never made it home and someone stood there and clicked the door open and then figured 2 minutes have gone by, click the door closed. That's why there's a lot of theories out there as did she even make it home? I think she did, but there is a possibility that she could have never. I mean, there's just so much out there, guys. I'm just there's just a lot out there. So that's a very possibility, and it's a good point. Tarek, work calls. We'll try to stop in tomorrow morning. Thank you, DD. You got it, Tarek. Thank you for stopping by. Yo, L, what up? Says Stacks. Analyze, Doug. I have them screenshotted. There's one nobody ever looked at. Everyone always shows the Schmeck Conley sign, but there was another message. Interesting. If you got a picture of it, send it to me so I can see what you're talking about. Annie, the garage was big to her eyesight door. That garage was big to something side door. Can you make that out? What that is, Doug?
What's that? What did they say?
Annie says here at the 525 stamp. 525 stamp says the garage was big to her. The garage was big to, and then I can't make out what the next part is. What she's trying to say.
Well, I was in our email. I got to come back to the chat.
Oh, go ahead. You're okay. That garage was big to near side door. Her side door. I'm sure Annie will go ahead and let us know. Tarek, Stacks, that must took the car totally apart. There's no doubt in my mind that car was stripped down from the inside without a doubt. In my opinion, don't know. Okay, Terry, you have a great night. Chaos, Dougie Fresh, I'm underground. Carolina Girl Sleuth has a video out comparing the writings on the signs to RN's handwriting. Interesting video. I will have to check that out, Carolina Girl. Thank you. Appreciate that. He's got a video of the handwriting, signs to RN handwriting. That is very interesting. Is that just recently? If so, I will check it out. Stacks, they had mother's car a month and a half. That's a long time. Jody Woo, Pima County corrupt though. I won't go there, but you may have a point, without a doubt. Bruce says, hi, Carolina Girl. Melly, Josie, absolutely. Oleg, yes. Carolina, just remember that is who I was watching last night. TNA's car still at impound lot in pieces. Proof on TIR. Well, I thought they got their car back already. Didn't they get their car back already, Doug?
Who's that? A&T?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They got their car back.
Actually, we don't know what happened to the car. The car was released, but we don't know if they actually took it back or they sold it or. Because I've never seen it again. It's not like it's sitting in their driveway, I don't think. Maybe I could. Maybe I could.
I don't know. I'd have to look into that, Jody.
It.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, that's a question that I honestly don't know the whole answer.
Yeah, that's a very good question, too. Ole, hi, Bruce. L, I thought the car had been returned. That's what I thought, but it's possible they got rid of it right away. I'm sure they probably got rid of it. They probably didn't want anything to do with it. Being that, it identified that was a vehicle they used. I could see that. I'm not sure, but I thought you're right. I thought they gave it back already. That's why they said they only had it for 42 days, and then it was sent off to get, or they had it a total of 42 days, but that included them sending it off to get it put back together by a dealership of that vehicle maker. Carol, me too, L. April, Eloy, thanks for the names. Bruce, hi, Carol. Annie, 444. They said the car they have was the same, but something about no SI. The car they have was the same, but something about no SI. Interesting. SI. SI. I'm not sure what SI is. If you get a chance, Annie, let me know, please. RS, I wonder if what's that?
I'm trying to get this email together, so I'm not able to help you right this second.
No, you're good. You're good. RS, I wonder if they were anticipating the friends calling after not showing up for church viewing. That's a very good question, RS. That's a very damn good question. Did they anticipate it? Did they knew they were going to call right away? That's a very good question. I would love to know the answer to that one, without a doubt. RS, hey buddy, Carol. Carol thought so because I thought the car had been seen after several times. Yeah, I know her car looks a little bit like the mom's car, the Subaru, but maybe it's just a hatchback thing. That could be it. They got a car back like theirs. It was said, but it has a sunroof or no. So I got you. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate that. RS. April, RN and his coding did draw my attention to the signs, just saying. It's a good point. Oleg, what about the reflections on the lamp on the porch ceiling that we all saw on the Juicer stream? You could see Nancy in it. I am going with what the pacemaker spike is when it happened. It's a very good point and very interesting, Oleg. Thank you. Right, they got it back, says Carol. Stacks, how did they release the house so fast? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, Stacks. Lynn, agree 100%. Carol, Jody, A&T car still impounded, so different car driving now. So, Jody, you're saying that A&T's car never got back to them? Wow, that's interesting. I'm going to have to look that up.
That's what I thought. I thought they denied it back, though. They didn't want it back.
They didn't want it back?
I'm pretty sure. That's what my memory is telling me.
So A&T, you're thinking A&T said they didn't want the car back?
Yeah, I think they got another car in replace of it.
Oh, got you. Basically, they traded it in.
Yeah, probably because they had it for so long. They needed to get another car, so.
Well, that it kind of identified
that one. I don't want it.
That makes
Sell
sense.
it and give me some money back.
Yeah. Well said. April. RS, same DD. Thank you. April, chat is on fire. Click that like, everybody. Click that like. Let's get some more devil pups, making them members. Let's get them devil pups in here in the house. If you like the live, please subscribe to everybody's channel. Go ahead.
I sent you the email.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Jody, in my opinion, vehicle as was ruined. It probably was. Probably what it's never the same once they take everything apart, right? I mean, it's like anything. Once you take anything apart, you try to put it back together, it's never really the same. Just my opinion. Get along the car. Oh my God. Lynn says exactly. One other thing I saw, a porch person was trying to baby the left arm who was injured prior. That's why a lot of people say that could have been LD because he had supposedly crashed his car. I think we came to the thing that it was. Oh, what was it? I'd have to look at my notes again, but it was prior to. I think it was like somewhere in January, late January, that there was a receipt of a car accident report that we went over the other day. So that could very well. That's why a lot of people do suspect that it's very possible that it could have been him. Now, I do know. I think Daphne or not Daphne. Maybe it was oh God, what's her name?
Courtney?
No, Daphne. What's the other girl's name? The
Crime Crunchies?
Not Crime Crunchies. Daphne or oh God, what is her name? I can't think of her name right now offhand, Lynn, but yes.
And I think it was the 29th the accident was. I'm pretty
29th,
sure.
okay, of January.
Yeah.
So that would mean that I think it was like 4 or 5 days prior to that incident happening. You're right.
Yep.
So that would mean that it very well could have been that individual. Not saying it is, just saying it very well could have been. You know, was that just a coincidence that somebody was babying their arm and kind of like, favoring that arm? It's very possible. It's a good point, Lynn.
There's so many. There's Justine, there's Crystal, there's Juanita, there's
I cannot think of it, man. I wish I could, but I just
Jay
can't.
for Justice.
No. She's got it's kind of like we've seen her before. I mean, they've showed her. She's been on a lot of people's YouTube streams.
TVX, Jen and Glenn.
Mm-mm. Oh, what the hell was her name? Even 857 had her on here recently, about 3 weeks ago or so. 857 had her on.
And it's not Daphne?
I don't think it's Daphne.
Daphne's Case Files? She's the one with all the math codes. She's the master.
Not her. I don't think it's Daphne. It could be Daphne, but I don't think there's another one out there. I'm
missing somebody.
Yeah, you'll know it when I say it. I just can't think of it right now. But anyway.
Dante.
Oh, God.
Who said Dante?
No. I'll think of it here in a second. Ellie Cat, welcome in. Carol, Ellie, Stacks, smash the like button, everybody. Hit that like button. Jim, hello, DD, and everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Ellie. Hello. Hey, Ellie Cat and Jim, Stacks. Really crazy on no video evidence of vehicle that completely wiles to me. No doubt about it, Stacks. You would think by now they would have been able to put something together to give clues on what people should be looking out for, what type of vehicle. That makes no sense at all to me. Well, good point. Jim, Carol, Jim, April, they got the license plate off the vehicle that put the signs up or was near the sign. Never heard any more about it. That's true. That is true. Good point. No doubt about it. Carolina Girls, Jim. Hey there, Jim. There's a lot they said in the beginning that they don't say anymore. And that's why I always say you got to go back to the beginning. You got to go back to the beginning and take the information you have learned and go back to the beginning and start going over it again and see now what makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's always important to go back to the beginning. Good point, without a doubt.
Yep.
Edward, good to have you, Edward. What up, everyone? Thank you for being here, my friend. Jim, Alicat.
Trying to figure out where we are.
Hey, Edward, welcome me in. I'm at the 540 mark.
Oh, I found you.
Didi, I sent you an email. Please look. I will do so. Tusi, Carolina, take it from Edwards down, if you don't mind.
From Edwards? All right. Yeah, I'm going to read just the questions if that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Alec at NCD, I sent you an email. Please look. Oh, you said that RS. Doug's always thinking outside the box. I love it. Thank you, RS. Alley Cat, the email is very short. You can read it to the chat or show the pic to the chat. I don't care. Oleg, he was in the back of Nancy's jail, the lawyer. I'm thinking outside the box too from Marianne. Exactly. Bruce, bring Nancy home 100%. Stack, Slim Jim did a video of how the perp could leave a note in bag wearing gloves for no fingerprints and spot 2 put note. That's it. I remember that. Allie says, I don't think they could bring her home, even if they wanted to, because she's under concrete, in my opinion, and my apologies. I don't know that sounds awful, but anyways, I don't think they care anyways. I mean, that very well could be true, right? Yeah, definitely.
Very true.
But that would mean that the note was wrong and that she's not buried with nature. That would be the exact opposite of being buried in nature.
Right.
So it depends on if you believe those to be authentic and truthful. Yes, Bruce, we just wanted her to recover. Stacks, I thought that was a good idea from Jen, worth a try. It definitely was. And Marianne, if you look on his handwriting and the handwriting on the signs too looks the same, just saying. Absolutely. Oleg, or she could have hit the door button on the remote in the car before turning into the driveway. That could cut some time off. Yeah, I mean, hitting it early would actually make her time less to get into the house for the door to close, I would think, right? Maybe. They probably waited till they got right up to it, pushed the button, drove the car in, dropped her off, get back in the car and leave. I'm pretty sure that that's what they said happened. So, Lin-Mel, dog, you're seeing my thoughts now. Spot on. Andy, the garage was big. Nancy had a long way to walk to her inside door from garage opening to her inside door. Most definitely. But I think the time allotted is possible.
Right.
You know what I mean? The door closing, she just had to get up her stairs and by the door, and the person, whoever it was, we know who they said it was, and then they changed to a family member or family members. So
right.
We don't.
And you remember they also said that apparently Nano said that he watched her into the house.
Yeah.
So that means but how could he watch her if the garage door's closing? You know?
That's true, unless he
watched her right at the 2-minute mark.
The door.
She better be hauling ass.
She goes in, and then he backs away. Whether he helped her up there or he sat in the car and waited, I think that's how it went down. In either scenario, you have enough time.
That's true.
Pull into the garage, drop her off, get in the car, and leave.
That is true. Very true.
In my opinion, I think it's
no. That's very true. That's very possible. The email is very short. You can read it to the chat or show the pic of the chat. Okay, so I got a pic from Allie.
You can show some of mine, but don't show all of them.
No.
You know what I mean when you see it.
Yes.
That's for in private.
I got you, buddy. So Allie sent this picture here. This is a porch guy. And she's thinking it possibly could be military. I see you there, Chris. It could be military.
What do you look?
What's up, my friend?
What's happening? All I can't
What's
see
that?
the picture. What is that? Porch guy?
I can't see it either.
What do you need? What are you trying to look at?
I'm trying to show you the picture that Allie just sent me.
I can't make out what it is. It looks like an exercise machine.
Okay, hang on.
What's different about the picture?
Well, I think it's that tag on the top. You know how military has those little tags at the top?
Yeah. Don't waste your time. We can't see nothing.
No.
It's just a shine. It's the phone. You can't with the phone.
Sorry, buddy.
There's a glare on it.
You know what? You can see
Do
it.
me a favor.
Hang
just
on.
text it to me.
No, I got it right here.
Uh-huh.
I got it right here.
There's another 20 minutes of waiting. Hold on. Just kidding. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, let me just send it to Chris.
What the hell are we talking about anyways?
No,
I'm late to the pot. I didn't want you to suffer by not seeing me this afternoon.
We did a lot about the car and the evidence.
We were
covered a lot of ground.
About the garage drop off.
We covered a lot of ground.
Yep.
The what drop off? Nancy's drop?
The garage door and the supposed drop off when they brought Nancy home.
Oh. And what about the car? Which car? Her car? Their car?
Nancy's or A&T's car. Mostly.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chris, I sent it to you.
Now, if I could just find my phone.
Melly, hello, Jim.
Hold on.
Oleg, he was at the back of Nancy's. JL the lawyer. The back of Nancy's. JL the lawyer. Interesting. Very interesting. RS, analyze. Hey, Jody Woo. Amen. Bring Nancy home. Marianne, I'm thinking outside the box too. Hoorah, Marianne. April DD email. Yes, I just sent it back to you. Hang on. Yep. I just read it and sent you a response there, April. Marianne, hey, Carolina girl, exactly, Bruce. Just bring Nancy home. Lynn, exactly my thought. Lynn, bring Nancy home. Stag, Slim Jim, DD, a video of how the perp could leave a note in a bag wearing gloves or no fingerprints on spot to put note. It's a good point, Stacks.
Did you send it to me via dial-up telephone or?
I sent it to you.
Did you text me or email?
Email.
I wonder why. All right then. Did you text it through the computer or via Bird?
My phone.
Oh, okay, good. I kill me sometimes. I do.
You
kill
do.
myself sometimes. I just.
You unalive me sometimes too, my brother.
I unalive myself sometimes.
Halligan, I don't think that they could bring her home even if they wanted to because she's under concrete, in my opinion. My apology. Okay, you read that one earlier, right? Yes, you did, though.
Yes, I did. I read all the way down to Annie, I think, when she talked about the garage. And then Al would say like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. That's where I left off.
Hey, Bruce said, yes, Bruce, we just want her recovered.
Oh, did you email me or something else?
You're killing me. Hang on.
You're killing me.
Discord, so much easier.
I know, man, but okay. Well, hell, I forwarded to you is what I did. So hang on. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna forward this, and we're gonna forward it to Chris. And there it is. And I said forward. Now, hopefully, Marianne, if you look at Oren's handwriting and the handwriting on the signs, took the same. Interesting. That's very interesting, don't you think, April? Well done, Marianne. Hey, Melly. Ole, I just sent it to you.
I knew you sent it via carrier pigeon. I knew it.
Or she could have hit the door button on the remote in the car before turning into the driveway. That would cut some. That is true. Very well said, Oleg. Very good point.
Send.
That is very possible.
I know it is. That's what happened. You didn't hit send.
I did hit send.
No, I know. I have it. What? So we looking at the reflective badge? Hold on 1 second. I'll put it up there. But
Stacks, I agree 100%. Lynn Dog, you are seeing my thoughts now. Spot on. Absolutely. Without a doubt. I'm following you.
Maybe the picture that Monks put out, maybe.
And I did steal that
as an identifying
last comment from Alley Cat.
Please remember to hit the likes, everybody. Hit the likes. Let's get it going. Let's get those algorithms playing out.
So there's the picture. What are we looking at this?
You know what? Allie, I'm gonna bring you up.
What are we looking at?
I'm bringing you up, Allie. I'm gonna send you a link.
Oh God. You should get that, I don't know, by 8 a.m. tomorrow. I would think it'll come through for you.
Be quiet, Chris.
All right, I'm done picking on you. That's it.
Here we go, Allie.
I feel bad.
There's the link.
I really don't.
Get it. Come on in so you can explain it.
I don't feel bad, really. Truthfully, I don't. Maybe a little bit. Just it right there. That about that much.
The garage was big. Had a long way to walk inside the door from garage. Waiting on you, Allie.
A little bit, make it a little smaller. Are we looking in the right spot? And we're not supposed to be looking at the thing on the zipper.
And he said they did get the car back.
Thought I seen like something on the zipper.
Yeah, they got their car back 42 days later. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Some people were saying that they didn't receive the car back yet.
Yeah, no, they got it back exactly 42 days later.
Waiting on you, Allie.
From the dealer, not from the government either. I don't believe they got their original car back.
Jody says they are driving a different car. They don't have their vehicle.
They do have their vehicle.
They might have traded it in.
No, it's at their house. It's in their garage. Yeah.
It's in the garage.
Yeah, because they got another car. When they took their car, they have another vehicle.
Two cars is what they got now. Two cars.
Because they had something, they needed something to drive. So
she got a car, he got a car.
I think that car was Annie's to begin with. I think T has his own car.
Jody said the car is still impounded. Watch the video of Karen and Chris were in Tucson. It's at the lot 100.
No, that is incorrect. That is absolutely 137,000% incorrect. Just so you know, they do have their car back. I know that for a fact.
Where are you at, Allie? There you go. Now go ahead and explain this, Allie. Welcome in. Where you at, Allie?
The star. What's the star? There's a star. Wouldn't that be like on the pocket area?
Any purple right? That's what was said. There you go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Allie?
I can hear you.
Okay. Go ahead and tell Chris. Good to see you. Tell Chris what you're talking about on that picture. You're good. Just tell him what you're talking about. He wants to know what exactly on that picture.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
We hear you.
We hear you.
Welcome in.
We hear you.
Hello.
We hear you. Yes. When you come in, just go ahead and start talking because we all hear you. We may not, you may not hear us, but we do hear you. Let's try this again. There you go. There's the link again. Any must have not spelled something right. Purple, right? That's what was said. A car had a sunroof, either theirs or the one they got back. L, that's so crazy. They can keep it that long without a doubt. Jody, sunroof is different. The sunroof, but the original car was used is at impound. Jody, correct, 100% on TIR. Hey, I believe you both, man. April, A&T, we're driving a rental to Nancy's. Got you. Brooks Knowles in the house. Good to have you, Brooks. There you go. She'll come on here in a second. I done clicked on it. April, Cameron drove Nancy's car out of the driveway. Truth Warrior, welcome in, Truth Warrior. Yo, Doug, Truth Warrior. Hey, Devil Dog, what's going on, buddy? There you go. Can you hear us?
Chat is saying it's talking about a star, maybe a cowboy star, or like maybe the Dallas Cowboys.
Can you hear us, Alley Cat?
It's by the shoulder.
We can hear you. We can hear you. If you say something.
They have multiple.
There you go. We can hear you there a little bit.
And you can see the star underneath the backpack handle.
Okay, underneath the star, there's underneath the backpack handle, Chris. Chris, you there? Christopher. Cristova.
I can.
You're muted. Hang on, Allie. Hang on. There he is. No. Chris.
Yes.
She's telling you it's the star that's underneath where that backpack is at. That's usually like a military thing.
Okay, I see it. I see it now.
See it?
This?
She's saying it could be a military, it could be it's like an army type, military style. The star,
nope.
Yes.
Right there underneath the reflective strap. If you look under the strap, it's a star of some sort. You can see 3, almost 4 points of it.
Yep, right there.
You mean this thing?
There's one missing. So
there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one over here.
Mm-mm.
You see the star?
Right where my pointer is, right?
Yes, that's one point right there. One down here. Go down. And then one on top and one over here.
I am going to say, unfortunately, that is not a star.
Okay.
I am going to say that is a black strap that is there because I believe it's on the other side too. I'll bust out my picture, but I don't think so. But it could be. But we will check.
It's a very oblong star. It's not a very consistent star. Each point looks a little bit different.
What does it look like?
Like it would be hand stitched almost.
What? So you think
if it was Dallas Cowboys, they would all be the same size.
Right. Oh, so Doug, you think it's what'd you say it was?
If it's even a star.
A star. Okay.
If it's even a star.
Ah, okay.
Truth Word, Josiah 303. A to Z. First press conference, Nanos, when Huey went to the scene the first night, Saturday night, it was just us. According to LE timeline, they did a call till midday, Sunday the 1st. I cannot shake that. Very good point. Very good point, A to Z.
Now, may I ask, Double Dog? I guess
Yep.
you guys have probably already done this already, but is it possible, maybe a show we could go back to the thing, so maybe I can learn a little bit more about this than what I do
Absolutely.
know? Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. April, hit those likes and sub up to all the chats, including DD.
I can't see it on one picture, but I'm going to add something in so you guys can
Annie,
take it.
Gamza, PLC, welcome in. Ellie says she got it from Coffindoffer.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, here we go.
Just throw this up for a second.
Thank you for coming in, Ellie. I could hear you, what you were saying.
See right here? See this strap on this side?
Oh, this, yeah.
Yes, this black strap that goes off. If I'm not mistaken, on one of the clearer pictures I saw at the beginning, that the strap that's here, that's on the other side. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, there it is. There's the guy.
Pixels. I took the mask off of him. You can't see it well here, but the strap, I believe, on this side was it was kind of like tied up. It was in a bunch. But hey, who knows? Could be correct. But I don't believe it's a star. But you know, hey, who knows?
Well, thank you, Ellie Cat, for sharing that picture with us. Appreciate
Good picking
you.
out though. What I want to share?
Jaylene, welcome in. Diamond, welcome in. Truth Warrior, I missed the question. Came in the middle of the guessing. Laughing out loud. Don't know what we're. It was a picture of that Alley Cat and Chris had pulled up that had what looked to be a star underneath the strap of the backpack. Thought maybe it could be a military backpack.
Here, throw that up. I want to show everybody my car. See my car right there? See the
Bullhorn
car?
Betty. Thank you, Brooke. That's who it was, Doug. Bullhorn Betty.
Bullhorn Betty.
That's it.
Okay. Yep.
Thank you so much, Brooke. Appreciate
what
that.
What about her?
She was the one that had that we were talking about. That what was I telling you about that? Doug?
Oh my gosh.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
She was the one that was talking about something that had to do with the case. I can't remember exactly what we were covering, but we were covering something. We couldn't think of who was the one that we saw it on, but it was her.
Yep.
Bullhorn Betty.
So for anybody that hasn't seen this picture, so if you look on the right picture where the red arrow is pointing down, this is the end of, or near the end of her driveway. That the blue arrow. And then this is what's underneath that blue arrow. You can just barely make it out. Right there, you can just see the light and the tire. But this is what I fought with for ever. If you look at the picture in the red circle, if you can't tell that's a car, then you have some problems. But because there's the headlight, the turn signal, there's the fender, here's the tire and rim, the bumper right here. So there is a car parked at the end of the driveway, but it could be across the street. It could be a little bit to the left, but it's definitely at the end. And it's close because you can see it from her front door.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that close, then you wouldn't be able to see it from her front door. So there was a car somewhere near when this guy was there. If this is a legit porch guy picture from whichever day, it doesn't matter, but there was a car down there. So
yeah.
And then if you look at PLCs, they found more than a car.
They identified it as a Kia Soul. Ash and Justine.
Yeah,
Adam did something on it too, and they thought it was a truck of some sort, like an SUV.
Yeah, this one here, this car here, not a Kia Soul. No way. It's a totally different front look.
Then what's the deal with? What wasn't that one that they kept saying? It was there was a white one or something, or maybe it's not that. It was they kept talking about.
Yeah, it was a white Kia Soul that was saw on a neighbor's video of driving by. Two times, right?
There could have been 100 different times that people work at nighttime. Well, look,
right. But
I'm not even going to get into it. Look, I don't know. I'm not going to explain because it doesn't matter. There's people out there, either they're out there doing stuff they shouldn't be, or they're working, I get, or partying or something. I don't know.
Good luck, Holly.
I don't hear you, Chris. I see you're talking, but I don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
Oh, no. Can you hear me, Doug?
I hear you all.
Yeah, there was also people that thought that they identified a white Kia Soul in the two backpack guy video.
Doug, you can't hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I couldn't before.
Oh, I got
62 in the chat. One at a time, everybody. Let's get it.
The white Kia Soul was spotted on the neighbor's video driving back and forth. I believe, Doug, right? It was right around that time frame of when she went, or the
yeah, it was within minutes after the disconnect.
Yes, but
so my question is how many cars? I did not get to see the video, you guys. I just heard people talking about it.
So in that time frame of that video with the white Kia Soul, I believe it was the white Kia Soul. Now again, that is a guess of what vehicle it was. I can't guarantee you 100% it was a Kia Soul, but it certainly looked like one. But there's not a clear enough picture. But there was that, and then I think there was either another or two other vehicles that drove by, but one went by and never came back. I think the same for the other way, but the other one, but the white Kia Soul came and left. So, and then did you see the video of the two backpack guy in the driveway trying to get through the fence?
Yeah, I seen that. Yep.
Now, if you look way in the background, you can see a white Kia Soul parked way over in the background.
Oh yeah, way in the left. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's how you put it together. But that was also, how many miles away was that, Doug?
It was a 15-minute drive. I think it was around 8 miles.
8 miles, something like that. I mean, so that's a distance from where, she was abducted. So who knows? I mean, again, who knows? I mean, it's just like if, the other day on Patriot Pride, they showed you the two white panel vans that were in, what's-his-face's driveway and the other one's driveway, or whichever, the same driveway anyways, one with lettering, one without. But there was also a white panel van seen in the neighborhood, days before or whatever. But I mean, to me, that means nothing. So there was a guy driving around. Okay, maybe he was working, and that's why the neighbor saw him coming and going. That to me means nothing. Now, if you told me he stopped,
yeah, me too.
That was Carlos Pozuelos in Rio Rico who had the
white panel van, because
he worked for, I believe it was FedEx, right? And he delivered packages.
Yeah, he was like a contracted by FedEx, so he didn't have like a FedEx van. But if you look at the earlier picture, it has the blue writing all over it.
Yep.
And then if you look at the newest picture of the driveway with the white van, there's no lettering. But
I will tell you that when that Carlos one, I do remember that. I remember that they had pulled up somebody's picture that wasn't Carlos and trying to literally pull up and blame it like it was that person. Come to find out, I don't know if it was his dad, stepdad, whoever the heck it was. All right, but it wasn't that particular Carlos that come and talked to the news.
No,
and this is the reason why I even say to myself, I'm not gonna point fingers at anybody, because if I start pointing fingers and I start putting people stuff up, like that's happened, mistakes happen. I understand but we can't have. Look, people are criticizing the law enforcement, and they're saying that the sheriff's doing all this bad stuff. Well, I've seen some pretty bad stuff too. And I'm just saying, but look, I'm not perfect. I'm just saying that is the reason why I don't put blame towards. And I wasn't here from the beginning like you guys.
True. Can you throw that up again, Doug?
Sure can.
I got to try to put this to rest with.
Okay. Welcome in, German. Welcome in. And welcome in, Edward. Good to have you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. There you go, Chris.
Sorry. Okay. April and Melly.
Very true, Melly. Very true. I agree with that. Go ahead.
Can Melly, can you see my pointer on the screen?
I see it.
Yes, Melly should be able to see it. Now follow me, Melly and April. In the red circle. This is the light that you said you guys can see. That's the corner lamp. So that's the blinker. And then right down a little bit below her, there's the headlight. And then here's the wheel well. Right here where this is the fender up to the windshield. And right here, this big round thing is the tire. And then you can just barely in the middle make out the rim. Now, if you can't see a vehicle there, you better go update your glasses or something. No, but yeah, no, it's there. Just look at it. And believe it or not, if you squint your eyes when you look at it, you can see a little better. But it's sitting right there. Right there. So there you go.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, there is, and Rhythm and Clues is here, and he found him and Pretty Little Clues found more. So there's more there. But I mean, they are definitely there. So
yep.
Welcome. German says, I think Nancy was taken back out the house soon after she got home. If she really made it home, good possibility. Good possibility.
If she made it. So yeah, if she made it's the big
Annie,
question.
I think Nancy was out in front before she left to Annie's and maybe scraped her arm. Thin skin bleeds.
Quick.
And they did say she had a bandage on her arm. It's true.
No. Yeah, you better go get your eyes checked.
Victoria, I've always thought that, Annie. April, all opinions are welcome. We love it. Just keep it kind. Click that likes, everybody. Hit that likes and share it. Let's get this channel going. Jim
Marianne, isn't it past your bedtime, Marianne?
Chris needs time out. Melly was talking about yesterday, Dee.
You better slow down.
And yep, could be true.
Yeah,
Jim
you better.
says Victoria.
Melly, make sure you put your glasses on right now to look at
the
it.
investigative report and public forensic discussion concerning Nancy Guthrie's front porch indicate that the blood trail and pattern led toward the right side when exiting the front. That is correct. They did find some blood going to the front. It was actually Chris McDonough that went ahead and talked about how the blood went right before you got to the stairwell. It started going to the right. That is correct.
You're right. You're correct.
Melly, you have no idea how tempered I am to time out Chris.
Let me just say,
Melly, Chris, you want a timeout?
Oh, man.
Yes, please.
April topic is Nancy Guthrie. Chris, you are late.
Melly, that's another vacation day you lose. Sorry.
L says, does anyone remember the gem guy named Peter something?
Yeah, that's the first guy that JLI had a run-in with.
Oh, that's right. The guy that wasn't really happy to talk, right?
In the driveway, yeah.
Alicat, left now credit to Monk's Intrigue. I used my photo program, lightened the photo, and you can see a star on the jacket, sort of under the backpack. There you go, guys. Look it back up. Send him to his corner, says Jim. RS, the Boston Sleuth Hound is here. Hey, Chris.
Where is he?
Holly Cat. Could be Army. Could be Cowboys. Very true. Very true. I agree with that. Jim, DD, he needs Melly to time him out.
I don't.
Doesn't really matter. Could have gotten it at Goodwill. That is true. But it is a good point to point out, because if he didn't get it at Goodwill, very well could be a Army type issued backpack. It's a very good point. I mean,
JLI has the backpack.
We've heard from Army vet that he was saying this is way high up, but I know we're only talking as this being a
you're not supposed
kidnapping.
Now, if I said that, I'd be in trouble. That's it.
I had to clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
Carry Pigeon, DD, haha, yeah, I know. Carry Pigeon. Chris always has the right things. Al, his name is Pete McGall.
I don't have carrier pigeons.
Jim, wait till he chats, laughing out loud. They're waiting for you. Al, thank you, Melly. His house is to the right of Nancy's if you're facing away from Nancy.
That is the best chat I've seen in weeks, and I'm going to read it right now.
Go ahead.
It's from Carol Burton, and it says, "Hey, Dee Dee's wife, time Dee Dee out." So there you go, pal. You like that? And you won't get any food, so.
I got popcorn. Alyssa's in the house. Thank you for being here, Alyssa. Holly, welcome in. Marianne, I know I skipped some, but hey, I'll get you on the rebound. Tusi, that car was 2 miles away from Nancy's.
Well, good. He can replenish all the vacation days you want, because I took away sick days instead. So.
How can you give you vacation days? Devil Dog, hi, hello, German. Welcome in. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Oh, hold on. Let me go hit the like.
Thank you, El. Appreciate that for always supporting the channel.
I'm giving you a thumbs down.
Devil Dog, thank you, Ellen. Oleg, top left of the picture. The top left of the picture says Oleg. Melly said, I still have not been able to see the car, and I want to be able to see it, laughing out loud.
That's why I said open the eyes. You got to open
them. The way I was able to see it was first, it was where the tire outline is. April says she does see the headlights, but that's it. Doug says, hello, my truth warrior. RS Melly is more than outlining in shape of the taillights. You can sort of make out if I remember correctly. Rhythm and Clues, welcome in. Hello. Yes, that's one car, says Rhythm and Clues.
Rhythm and Clues.
His picture is good.
Nelly, yes, I see it. L, I didn't see it at first. Took me several weeks looking at many times, but since then I saw it, and it is real. I added that it is real. L, hi, Rhythm and Clues. Rhythm and Clues, 100%. There's more, by the way, says Rhythm and Clues.
Yeah, there's lots more.
Into Nancy's.
Oh, there's lots more.
Interesting. Melly, thanks, Chris. I'm making an eye appointment, laughing out loud. Marianne, there is no car, laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Rhythm says, man, I got to start getting pics out, laughing out. Yeah, we need pics, man. We need lots of pics. Tusi, I see the e-bike, Chris. You didn't sell it, Chris. You always had it.
Marianne's running for mayor.
Millie, I still see it a lot. Laughing out loud, I just see it. A blob. Gene is in the house. Welcome in, Gene.
What the hell are these guys seeing that I'm not seeing? What are they seeing? They're seeing cars. They're seeing all sorts of
Yes, I remember seeing that a while back. I agree. I know there's a car, says Marianne. Millie, I have them on. I even cleaned them. Unlike you, Chris, I added that part. L, I can't remember who enhanced it, but it had to be enhanced a lot for me to see it. I don't care, DD88. You're punishing my vacation. Very true. Very true. All right, guys. I'm at the bottom now. Let's get it.
About
Rhythm and
time.
clues. Cars, boxers, baldies, tooled up. Sounds good to me. Oh, Rhythm said also women. I was just kidding. You didn't have to clean your glasses, Chris.
Can we take
I
a peek at
wasn't.
the other side?
I had something in my eye. I wasn't
Millie,
cleaning
I
them.
want to see the pics you have of that car.
I can't even see.
We're
the
caught up,
screen.
everybody. I know I missed a few, but I'll get you on the rebound. So now let's get back to what we were really talking about, the evidence.
Cheeseburgers, yes, and hot dogs.
The evidence.
Yes.
So where are we at now? Where are we at now, Bruce? Tell me.
I forget.
Come on, evidence.
I wasn't here.
Can we take a peek at the yellow signs I sent you in case anyone hasn't seen them?
Yes, I will look again.
Chris has them in Discord too. If you
put them up, Chris.
I sent it to him. It's so easy.
I think
Forgive
you just
me,
put
boss.
them up on your own.
Forgive me, boss.
Not all of them, just some of them.
I got you.
Oh.
Well, I don't see him here.
Is this guy?
What's going on? I see that one. I do not see it at all. Doug.
What is that, Doug?
You didn't get the email?
Nope.
Really? It says it went through.
Last one I got was
I sent it to USMC Little.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it, and I'm looking at USM Little, and I'm not seeing anything, my friend.
Actually, when you look at something, Dee, you actually got to open your eyes.
Well, that is true. That is true.
Did it go to your spam folder, maybe?
Oh, let me check that.
Click all inboxes or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be under spam.
Yeah.
I have it up anyways. Yeah, under ham. Oh, like a nice spiral ham with the glaze.
I know they're in Discord.
Oh, mashed potatoes.
No, I don't have anything under spam, but I do have one in spam from Nina.
Stuffing, green beans. Oh, God.
That is so weird. Yeah, I have a problem sending you emails. I don't know why. They said they think it went through and you didn't get it.
Well, you know.
So weird.
Why is that? Oh, okay. Dee, I have them up on the screen. You can just add them too. As you were yelling at me. You can
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't yelling at you.
Yeah, you were. You were just taking out
frustration. Here we go, guys. Thanks, Ash. Hey,
all you, Doug.
Sam, welcome.
That's the one that no one ever showed and talked about. That's the second one.
This way.
I bet you most people have never even seen that one because that's not the one everyone talked about. The other one says Connolly and Shimmick and stuff on it. That was the second message, like I was saying. It is hard to make. It looks like it might even be in Spanish.
And these are supposedly what?
These were left in the neighborhood at Nancy's.
Yep.
Remember DGL caught them.
Yep.
I think the other sign even has a number on it, and they were saying that was the license plate number that DGL seen from the perpetrators. So if the other picture has it on them. No, not that one. That's a comparison. That one. See right there? There's a number written on it in a different color. Yep, the detectives came, they rolled them up and put them in bags and took them off and then never heard anything about them.
Welcome in, Jersey Lady.
So yeah, with the Chief Conley and Yavapai was the forest where the fire happened. And then the sheriffs, Rhodes and Lemons were the investigators of that state fire. And I think Connolly was the supervisor.
I think that says chief, doesn't it? Right there? Chief Conley? Or the state. See where Rhodes and Lemons state fire?
It might say chief.
I think it says chief.
Yeah, that was the supervisor, so it probably does say chief. Yavapai Sheriff's Department, Roads and Lemons, State Fire, Sheriff Conley.
So what does this all mean?
No one really ever knew. It's talking about another case that happened there that didn't get any attention.
What do you think, Bruce? What does that mean?
What does this mean?
Yes. Anything?
No, look, I remember. I think I remember seeing that. I just don't know. I don't like. I remember. I think it was. What was that? Dad's Gone Live had been driving and seeing those, but I don't know. Somebody said that there was some cars or something out there. Like there was a couple cars that drove past him. I didn't. I just seen the pictures. That was it. I don't know what it means.
Got you.
I mean, 2 people that are gone. Obviously,
that's very true. That's right. Right.
What's that?
they're. But I think people were talking about the writing. What do you guys think of the writing? Like it's a child or something, like they would write it or something, or a kid, or
no, I think that's somebody definitely writing that big wants everybody to see it. That's for sure.
Well,
that's for sure, and that's. I mean,
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Double Dog, I'm not sure.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
I mean, it is big, obviously, but I wonder why they were. I mean, is it the person that is it the person that's that lost? Like, is it the husband or something? Is it friends? I don't know.
True.
Nobody, and that's the thing is, I remember because everybody kept saying, like, everybody talked about it, and they kept saying, like, because it seemed like every time Dad's Gone Live was out there, when I was over in the Philippines, like, it seemed like there was always something that was when he would go through the neighborhood, and it just seemed like there would just be a lot of weird stuff once it hit nighttime.
Right. Well, that is true. I mean, I could see that.
But I mean, that's everywhere. It's just not just pointing out Arizona. I just think that, to me, it seems like, like there was one video where they showed, if you guys remember, where somebody like was walking through like somebody's yard, like, and then it showed like a police car or something just a few minutes later. Like, I don't know. Like, do you think the guy that's dog was barking, do you think he could have done more? I mean,
sure.
I'm not.
I think he could have, but I don't think. Honestly,
I don't think it would have been safe.
Yeah, I don't think it's really his place, to be honest.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? I think just the little bit of giving that information of what his dogs were doing, to me, is more than enough. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, what do we expect people to like go out there on their own? And
you got to be careful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree with that 100%, my friend. That saw before that was some kind of company. There was a star emblem on it, black star or something like that. Says Annie about that little star that Alley Cat was talking about on that backpack. Thank you, Annie. Pam. Me too, Sam. Maybe it's a burger code. Very well could be. Very well could be. I mean, it looks like some type of something like that where you have to try to figure it out. It does look like some type of puzzle, to figure it out, in my opinion. Yes, April. Salute that he really goes over this. That could be where the star came from too, says Pam. Marianne.
Are we good with these, or do you want them up still?
Oh, you're back. I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm back.
I kind of think it's another family, other case, another crooked police department, and they are trying to get the spotlight on their case to get it solved.
Jesus.
Now that's a mug. That's a mug only a mother could love.
I'm not even sure she would love it. Nope.
Marianne L says you can watch Sleuth from yesterday. He covers this.
Nope.
Jody said the guy didn't see anything, just the dogs alerted them. That is correct.
Yeesh.
Pam says long ago a lady looked up the jacket and they had them and it was military. Interesting. Very interesting. Sam says it's a Black Star security. The Black Star, the guy who got arrested for driving by Nancy's 100 high DGL filmed, had clothing with same Black Star there, a security company in Arizona. Interesting. Yeah, I do too, April, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm thinking, honestly, damn, Stacks in that picture, Stacks, on your last picture that I just put up there, you look like damn, what's his name, the tight end for the New England Patriots?
Come on, you're talking about Gronk? You talking about Gronk?
Look at that picture down there of Stack. Don't he look like Gronk right there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gronk.
See this kid? Hold on, let me see. I'm putting something on there.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, hey, it's all good when it's nothing. There it is.
Not sure he's going to live. 12-year-old kid. He was train surfing while this was going.
Oh, wow.
And he fell.
Oh.
In between. Stupid. Stupid. Unbelievable.
I thought it was security, but I didn't say because I didn't know for sure. Totally understandable, Annie. Totally understandable. Click that like, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels on here. Everybody does one hell of a job, without a doubt.
Oh, that was even smarter. Hold on. Put that back up one more time.
I don't have it. You took it
I know.
off.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I'm not as quick as you.
No, you're good. I totally get it.
I thought it was 1. Guess what? It's 4. It was 4. Then it went to 3.
Wow.
There's the good old red line. Look at Boston. Isn't it beautifully disgusting? Perfect. All right. I know. I got to do that too.
April said, "Oh, Chris, that's sad."
Yep.
No doubt. So let's go back to information. Yes. Where we at, Doug? Doug, hello.
He doesn't know.
Hello, Doug. Hello, brother Doug.
Hello, brother Doug.
Brother Doug,
He
where
must have stepped
be?
away. So what were we talking about? What evidence?
Well, that's what we're talking about. We were on the same track as earlier today, and we were rolling.
Well, I mean, let's see. We talked about. Well, I'm curious because we don't know what the phone said either.
Right.
All we know is it disconnected from her thingamajiggy, whatever. But we don't know what the phone, what data that showed, so we can't.
Right, you're talking about the 9-second call from Kalela, right?
No, I'm talking. Are we talking about Nancy still?
we talking about?
Well, I thought you meant the evidence from Nancy, right?
Yeah.
I know Colella is involved, but no, I was talking about Nancy's cell phone.
Oh, got you.
That was at her house. Like,
yes.
The data on that shows if she left and came back, if it was actually her. You know what I mean? Like, they could have taken whoever, if it happened to be anybody in the family, they could have taken the phone with them, back and forth just to make it look like,
That's true.
They only lived what? I don't know what. It was 10 minutes away, not even. Nancy from Annie? Yeah, it was
about 10 minutes away. Only like 4-point-some miles, but with the driving because of the curves. That is true.
So I had thought about it at the beginning too. Is like maybe she didn't make it home from the other house, and but people were like, well, her phone, and that's when I said, well, maybe he took the phone from her at their house, drove to her house, sat there for a few minutes, opened the garage, closed the garage, went in. Hold on 1 second.
Pam, Annie, it could be a real old uniform or backpack because they change styles all the time. Maybe we will find out soon. Annie says, I'm going to get the notebooks and write down the stuff I heard at the beginning. I might have an encyclopedia by then, without a doubt, Annie. Melly, please hit the like and subscribe, everybody. Just put that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up, and get that algorithm going. Annie, Pam, she was showing the jacket. So the evidence as what we have, going back, sometimes you just got to follow it. You got to follow that evidence, whatever that evidence is. And if it's not much, then you follow what you have. You follow what you have. It's not a matter of that's not enough. You go with what you have because inevitably you may get lucky and it may lead you to another clue or to another point that you're going to see coming. So my thing is, I'm not saying who's involved in all this because I really don't know, like nobody really. But I can tell you where that needle's pointing, and it is pointed at a direction. And I know I hate to even think family is involved. But hey, somebody had to do it. And that needle's pointing somewhere. And it seems to always point in one direction. So I don't know how anyone cannot be honest and say that is a very high probability. Remember, 97% of people who are kidnapped of this age is by someone who knows that person or knows the family. That's a big percentage there, guys and ladies. Big percentage. You can't just
big
look
time
at the percentage. That's huge. That's almost 100%.
Wow.
So to know that somebody who took this lady at her age, and then to know that literally that it had to 92%, my bad, 92% is literally going to be either someone who knows a family or family itself. That doesn't happen in a vacuum, folks. There's a reason why the FBI and whatnot, they literally put all this data in their computer systems so they can get an idea. It's not to say it's going to be fact, but more than likely it's going to be somewhere in that vicinity, and that's the best I can say as far as that goes. Lynn, and with them out of the country, absolutely. I mean, I don't know where they're at. I don't even know if they are out of the country. You just
no, I don't believe that they are. I believe that they're
still know. Yeah, true. I don't know if they are.
I don't believe that they're going to run away. You know what? You know what that says. And look, they're not under anything. None of us know. Again, I don't think it's them at all. But I don't know what would a cop think? What would people think? Would they think that if they left? Well, I'll tell you this. if they did go, they know that they're going there, and and they'll be back. But I believe that they're in Arizona. I think that they just left further out. I think they just got out of Tucson. I think they're just far away in Arizona somewhere.
And I think you're right.
That's
I think
that's
you're
just my
definitely
opinion.
right. I think you're right. I don't think. I mean, I don't know where they went, and obviously we don't. But I would look. Money's not easy right now.
Gotcha.
And for them to be paying their mortgage and they're not working at this point, it's been said that they're not working. I don't know if they are or not, but it's been said they are not working and haven't been working for a while. So somebody has to fund this.
I mean, somebody had to if they don't have any money, but we obviously don't. They both had good jobs, didn't they?
Well, I know that the husband was a teacher at a school.
Oh,
and
okay.
I know she was his wife Annie was like she worked up. They're book. I mean, a book writer. I mean, a book, one book, maybe two at the latest. I don't know.
She also
I just
worked.
know money's not high in their thing because that's what everybody's been pointing out.
I think
Right, that's what everybody's been saying, but we don't know that.
Well, that's what I just said.
No, I'm
I
just
think
saying she
Yeah.
worked at the college too.
Yeah,
Arizona
that is
State.
true. And she did some substitute teaching and had her little store, trinket store.
And look, Italy is a lot closer to America than well, actually, I mean, it's pretty close to Philippines. Philippines on the other side of the world. Okay. And I know when it comes to traveling, the first time that I actually went over there, I paid over $2,000 something that I saved up for 5 years. Literally, it was 2,800 and something with so I could have some tax stuff on there if my stuff got lost, insurance. I mean, but all I know is Italy. It could be expensive. I don't know, but I know it's a lot closer than where I go.
Got you. Everybody seen Doug?
No, he messaged me a little bit ago when we were in here talking, and then he talked for a few minutes and then stopped. I don't know.
Interesting. April, my thoughts exactly, Chris. No proof she came home. Yeah, we don't know really, to be honest. With the car headlights turning in the drive, could they have been picked up on the doorbell camera?
Sorry, DD. My mom called, had to take the call. Doug.
Oh, okay, got you. Thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you very much. No, you're good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oleg says, with the car headlights turning in the drive, could they have been picked up by the? That's what I was thinking. How no other cars coming in were picked up by any type of light, any type of for better lack of words, movement of it getting a little bit darker as the headlights start to turn. The cars start to turn. You get a little bit more clarity. What say you, Chris? What's your opinion on that? On Oleg's question or comment? Nothing? All right, moving right along now. Pam, Annie, that is a great idea for writing things down in a notebook. Lynn, and with them out of the country. Yeah, if we only knew that where they were at, that would answer that without a doubt. Jim, not many 84-year-olds are kidnapped unless it's family or acquaintances. That is true. Annie, April, right, Ole, Wiss, SG, Sam, think guys, Carlos filed a $3.4 million notice of claim against Pima County. Has Luke not filed one? I haven't heard of Luke filing one yet. I really haven't heard of him filing one yet. But yeah, I did hear about Carlos. Sam, Pima, Lynn, speculation, my bad. No, you're fine. We're just all speculating, really, and just going with a theory, a hunch, an idea. Pretty Little Clues, hi again. Hello. POC, hello. Oh, Chris. He's supposed to be mad because he's not out talking here.
Oh my gosh. Pretty Little Clues. Hello.
Jim, part-time poet. There you go.
Jim,
Adventures with
poet.
Graham. Hi, everyone.
Heck yeah.
Annie and her dad probably had a lot of gems in the house. Hi, hey, Graham, says Melly. Hello, everyone. Just Jaylene. Click that like, everybody. Pretty Little Cruise. Chris. Hey, Melly. Adventures with Graham.
Hello, Adventures with Graham. Good to see you.
Interesting. Hang on, I'm looking for something real quick.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Pretty Little Clues, Jaylene, Graham. Hello, Jim. Hello to everybody. I hope everybody's had a wonderful day today. Hey. Good to see everybody. Chris, what are you doing over there, Chris? Are you?
Here we go, everybody.
Okay.
Ole. T would have come right past the camera. It's the way he comes from his home. It's a very good point, Ole. Very good point. L, High Adventures with Jolene. Graham, PLC. Melly. Ventures. I know I'm late, but catching up. The Black Star is also a music equipment company, too. Who do we know that might need amps? Interesting. Very good observation, Adventures, without a doubt. Bruce says, hey, Jaylene, good to see you. L, please remember to hit the likes, everybody. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for so much for joining us tonight.
Hit them likes, you guys. Devil Dog, Chris, Doug, these guys do an amazing job 2 times a day. It's great. I don't know if you're on the weekends. I can't remember. But if it's just during the week, you guys do a great job.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Just Jaylene, Dog, good to see you. Ventures, Bruce, Chris, good to see you, Jaylene. Bruce, good to see you, Jaylene. Quentin, Broom, 88.
Hey,
Good
Quentin.
to have you in.
Hello, Quentin. How you doing?
Chris, I need you in here. Where are you at?
Get in here. Okay, so let's see here. All right. So people in the chat, all right. So what do you think of stuff? So what do you guys think of clues or stuff now since the FBI's come back? What do you guys think is missing to understand this case? Is there any thoughts in the chat of, your opinions?
Say that again.
So what's the thought? What is the thought of the stuff that we're missing here? What are we missing here that we can start understanding more about this? Okay, because
the things that we're missing is the main gold nugget, if you will.
They're not gonna tell us.
Right. So then we have to just try to piece what we got, and it's very difficult because you don't have a lot. You can only go by what you have and see if it makes sense. You know what I mean? So
we can all brainstorm today.
Yeah, no, it's been a good chat. It's been a really good chat. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what else we could do other than to try to look for that. Hopefully somebody sees something different than someone else when they're looking at it,
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
April says, I have not ruled RN out, in my opinion. Ole, we are missing what we all agree it's what's fact and fiction. That is true, Oleg.
I mean, that's possible. It's possible, Carol, but obviously I don't know. You know what her politics or what the politics are about. You know, because
yeah, I don't know if it is politics or not. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a head scratcher for without a doubt. April, I think he needs looked at closer. Yeah, I thought at one time RN could be the guy, but that was just because there was so many specifics given, and there was only one way to verify those specifics, and it wasn't hard to do to verify them. So either they verified, they could have either found out from the get-go that it wasn't legit or that it was. Either way, so they had their chances to put that to bed, but Beam County never acted upon it. Melly, I haven't ruled out Kalela. Yeah, that's another odd cat from Hawthorne. Another odd cat that we don't know what the end game is for him. And that could be very interesting. Oleg, buy a Dr. April, Devil Pup. Annie, Melly, you're right, because things are going on since he was put in wherever he is. That is true. Sam, Perf seem to be dope fiends on getting paid. They are probably crashing out in withdrawals and they need to check rehabs and local arrests. These guys going to get another lick to get high. Go. Unbelievable. Well said. Okay, Sam, Marianne, if it was A&T or even one of them, after having their car and going to the house 5 to 6 times, why haven't arrested or even detained them? The only thing I can think of, Marianne, is that they're trying to get everybody that was involved. I honestly can't answer that other than to say that's the only thing I can think of, because I don't know who it is. Honestly, I don't know who it. No one knows who it is, and we just don't have those little details that would make the difference.
Yeah, you could, it's a lot. There's so many turns and twists and so much stuff that goes on. All right, it's I think I even heard somebody say that the guy with the 2 backpacks I was trying to get in, that is. He drove by Dad's Gone Live, Jacob. Look, I don't know if he did or not. I have no idea. I never seen it. I never seen the white car.
Right.
Or if that wasn't even, I don't know. Because there was one guy that they said that they had seen that I did not see the live, and they said that he pulled his shade down when it was a dark at Nancy's, and that's when everybody could still be out there at nighttime. The sheriff was staying. The one sheriff was in the, in the yard there with, yeah, in the driveway. Yeah. And Jacob said that somebody came by and in a car and put the shade up so they, they couldn't be seen or something. Look, I didn't see it, so I can't say if why would somebody be doing that. There's all sorts of weird things that go on up there.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Very well said. Juicy, does DC go back to court in September? Yes. DC does go back to court in September up here in Tucson.
Well, his head's going to be cleaned up. That's probably why that whoever it was that put him there going to have his head cleaned, because it's going to be a little time. A few months, but his head will be clear enough from all that, from taking all that. I guess he was on meth or something, but there's no excuse. If you choose to do drugs and you do stupid things, and guess what? You're probably going to be getting yourself into some kind of trouble. It seems like it's just what it is. Look, I'm a recovering addict, alcoholic. So look, I know that that I would never even think about doing half of the nonsense these people do. I just, I took stuff and at the time, many moons ago, and stole stuff to return stuff. That's all I did. Not to say that it's right. I'm not giving no excuses. It was not right. That was not my stuff to take. Right. But I'm just saying, I get it where they come from. I don't know. I don't believe somebody that's strung out on something is gonna be going into to break into somebody's house unless they're going to steal stuff to sell. They're not going in to take a lady or a guy or kids.
No.
That is true.
No, they're just looking for money. Quick money.
That is very true.
I had to be chef.
Oh, you're good, chef. Man. You're good, brother.
Salad maker.
Hey.
Chef.
Salad sounds good about right now.
Waiter. Waitress. Dishwasher.
Hey, but you said you like that, right? You like
I do.
That. And that's all that matters.
That's because I don't have to do the
Melly, Annie, yes, exactly. Annie, thank you, Melly. We Investigate is in the house. We Investigate.
What's up, we?
What good, everybody? What's good? Everything.
Sorry,
now that Chris and Doug are back. You're all good, brother. You're all good. Melly, there you go. Oleg, I am sticking with my suspect on DC, not included A or T or any family. I can understand that, and that's not a bad pick. If you're playing the odds, you got a very good chance there. Absolutely. Hi, we Investigates. Melly, Carol, Burton, hello, Marianne. I'm being a teacher and well known in the county. Don't you think someone would have recognized one of them? I do, Marianne. I really do think somebody would have recognized him by now.
Who?
Somebody would have recognized A or T because he was a teacher.
Oh yeah, they're not in Arizona. Sorry, there's no possible way they're in Arizona because they would have been seen.
True.
And what we dug up from Italy, those pictures, we can't guarantee it 100%, but you can't tell me. I mean, you can if you want, but you can't tell me any different. That wasn't a picture of Annie and Tommaso sitting there.
It very well could have been, no doubt. I watched it and I thought you guys did one hell of a job.
They're not hiding out in Arizona because they would have been.
I haven't got to see you. Can you show them or?
Do I still have it? Let me look and see if I still have it somewhere.
Hey, bro, RN is very intelligent, but he could slip up if involved. In my opinion, he wants attention. Very possible, April. Very possible. Very possible. Haven't heard him in a while, though. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Who?
RN.
Yeah, I mean, I have my own thoughts on RN. Do you think he's smart? Or do you think he is smart to study that cipher for 5 years and then be able to tell you backwards and frontwards and sideways, up and down, crooked, what it means? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I have a hard time following him. It's just not my cup of tea.
Right.
So,
I think he's super intelligent. I talked to him like last week. He put out a new video like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Chris.
I think RN is a an intelligent guy. He's a nice guy. He would have to prove. I mean, to me, I don't know a whole lot about him. I know there's been a lot of people that I've been bashed. We've all been bashed, but he gets bashed because of something that's really serious. But I think he's really a nice guy. I don't think he means. I think he wants friends. The guy's got, is happy with his dog, but he wants friends. He wants people, he wants women to talk to. I mean, who doesn't? It doesn't have to be anything more than just a friend. It doesn't have to be hey, I want this. I've never heard him ever get out of line to anybody, but he'd have to prove that he did something wrong. Look, the police don't even want to talk to him. So, I don't know what that's about. I just mind my own business about that, but I don't think he has anything I think he just needs friends. I think he wants friends. Yeah, I think Mab said that he had some real like disgusting, dirty videos and stuff of, look, I mean, not to say it's right or it's wrong, man. You're a grown up. If you want to look at and think about stuff that's sexual, that's your business. As long as it's not about children or hurting somebody.
I done damn unmuted. There I am. So, yeah, I he gives me a headache. That guy. I can't. I just can't. But what can you do? Why can't I hear? Unmute.
I'm here.
D. No, double dog.
Oh, DD.
Who is RN? Richard Nolette.
Yep.
We can't hear you, double dog. You're on mute.
He popped up right after that, Ronald Aaron Lopez, who went and said that he's not. That's not a girl. I'm not a girl.
Very true, April.
Who's not a girl?
Who's not a girl?
That was Ronald Aaron Lopez before Richard Nolette. He had commented that that's not a girl, insinuating that it was him in the photo.
Right. I remember that. That was on Sleuth, right?
That was on Sleuth, yeah. And then he was talking about that is when Richard made a comment and wanted to come on and talk about Rose Canyon Lake, and that's how it all started.
Interesting how that all works, man. Maybe they were working a tag team.
You never know.
At these points, at these times, you don't.
I've already heard what you said. I mean, I heard you say it plain as day, but again, there's nothing out there that says, like really anything for any of us to blame. But if that's how people feel, then that's their opinion. My opinion doesn't mean nothing. I'm just saying this is how I act.
Right.
Okay. But if you don't give a dang about things or you're somebody that just doesn't care, you're just going to sit there and blurt out stuff. I mean, we've all seen stuff. It happens. We just all got to respect, like we do here. We respect each other, whoever's opinion it is. Yours, whoever's. My opinion is I don't believe it's them. It's not them. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's very possible that it's not. I mean, I got my own opinions on who I think it is, but I'm sure everybody knows by now. But that's just, once again, mine as well. I hear you. It's a good point. Is the star foreign on that backpack? Is that star foreign on that backpack? Song wants to know, Chris.
Is that it what?
Is that star foreign? Foreign from another.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't. I mean, I see what you guys are talking about, but I don't think it's a star.
Okay.
But, so I don't know.
Got you. I think Aaron wrote the notes, in my opinion.
Hey, Rhythm, I'll just say this, okay? Now, I don't know if he's ever been to Arizona, but the one that Sleuth did and showed a picture of a guy was also, I believe, the same guy that somebody said was on a couple days or whatever the day is that they had made the video of the porch guy. That was to me, that looked like the same guy. And again, I don't know if Richard's there, and I'm not going to sit here and stick up for him and say that he hasn't been to Arizona, but he says he hasn't. And obviously he hasn't, lied to anybody unless, but you saying that he stalked him, there's no proof of something like that. I mean, it looks like the same guy that walked his dog that everybody kept saying was that they thought was, that day. And it's the same thing. I even heard somebody say on one of the lives that were out there, and come to find out is that same guy is the same one that lives in that neighborhood. So
he was identified as a neighbor, the dog walking guy. Yeah.
So unless he's out there, I remember Sleuth going out there, and it's a little weird that somebody was just parked like that to be out there. Now, Mab went over to that thing. He never seen anything of what Richard's thing. Again, we don't even know if the guy even drives. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's true. Good point. Good point. We Investigates, thank you for joining us. Absolutely. Good point, Bruce, says April. Carol, congratulations. Bruce, hey, good to see ya. Thank you, Carol. Hi, we, says April. Sam, I think these were tweakers paid by the mastermind. They were probably paid in drugs, probably meth, because they don't blink. Mastermind probably unalive them, porch guy, or has him afraid of his life to rat him, in my opinion. Possibility. Good possibility, Sam. Carol, We Investigates, welcome in. Hey, everybody, and thanks for the warm welcome. You got it, my friend. Here, everybody's got an opinion, and everybody's opinion matters.
Yeah.
Except for DD.
I respect Rhythms. I respect everybody's, sir. And, Rhythms has been, not like I said, I'm not blaming our end, but, I mean, Rhythms been on. Like, dude's intelligent guy. He brings stuff.
Who are you talking about?
That I'm just like, wow.
Ash. Don't say that. It'll go to his head, please.
Well, it's what it is. Because he stuff that was. I mean, at least he showed on.
He's a good dude, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah, he is a good dude. Yeah.
Smart man. Is that what you wanted me to say, Ash? You're welcome.
Yeah, I had to get that.
Doug says my suspect number one is Miss Day. I think she's into play. I definitely think, Doug, she is into play. I don't know where she's at in the puzzle. I don't think she's that high in the puzzle, but she definitely is a player, in my opinion.
I think
same.
Totally agree. Hey, everybody, I want to thank you. Oleg, my suspect surname is connected to DC family. That's very possibility. Very good possibility. Me too. I leave every live as soon as he is mentioned, says Oleg. 2C, Richard is Michael. Michael is Richard. Rhythm and Clues, super intelligent. Nah, just brilliant. You're brilliant, Rhythm. For starters, I'm his brother. Gotta be a brother from the same mother. Sam, it's kind of odd day, still in jail, maybe from her own protection. DC and Luke did way more the ransom thing than Luke. Luke had pew-pews, tons of candy, and both out. Think that they in custody for her own protection. Very well possible, because I tell you, they served that warrant the next day when she was put in and arrested. So that doesn't happen by accident, I don't think, because we'd have a lot of coincidence, no doubt about it, if that was a coincidence. Carolina girl, I can't listen to our end. None of that makes any sense to me.
I follow it all. I love it.
Rhythm and Clues. He thinks 84-year-old man is some kind of athletic serial unaliver. To see. More like office rocker. He thinks his dad unalive JFK, laughing out loud. Marianne, I knew Rhythm and Clues, laughing out loud. Pam, I Googled it, and Ellie wears stars on their shirts. Gen Z wears them on their AZ flag. Has a symbol of stars. Thank you, Pam. Jacqueline, hello. Who is RN, says Pam. Well, I think he goes by Richard Nolette. Richard Nolette. L, yeah, he had some nasty videos on his YouTube channel before he deleted them. Yeah, they were out there. Yeah, we're out there. Some people just like, I'm not even going to go there. Carolina, Richard Nolette. Oleg, you are better not knowing Pam. L says, hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, hello, Bruce. He has some weird videos on his channel. Thanks,
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I didn't see it, but that's what people said. But that doesn't make somebody like just because he has weird stuff. And
he has something like fetish older people, fetish having, you know, older people, you know, fetish.
Older people like this.
Yeah.
Double dog.
What's that?
Said older people.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm old myself. I'm not saying that.
Yes, you are.
Old up here. What are you talking about?
Oh Lord, I do think it could have something to do with Nancy. Absolutely, says Rhythm. Annie Oleg, you are right. Hello, Jacqueline Rhythm. It's not a coincidence. He's spying on Sleuth and exploring with Jim at Rose Canyon. You think RN might have a fascination with those other two individuals you said? I don't know. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? I don't know. I really don't know.
So, can I comment on that real quick with the
Absolutely.
sleuth thing?
Absolutely. Jump in.
So the day the sleuth went to Rose Canyon Lake, it was an unannounced show. Like nobody knew he was going there. Like he had mentioned that he was thinking about going out there, but he didn't tell anybody. And then he showed up there on a live, and a few hours later in the day when he left, he thought that he'd seen Richard in that truck.
Right.
That he explains. And he thought he was there. So if he didn't get it from the stream, that means that he was literally following him or watching him and waited for him to leave until he went home. And I think they'd be able to prove that.
Right.
If there was I don't know if he filed anything against him. I think it was just his conjecture. He felt like that it was him. And
I think it was his conjecture because he said he was really startled.
Yeah.
And it caught him off guard big time. And so, yeah, I mean, but that could be a part of the fascination, you know?
It could be.
I mean, I don't know RN from Adam. All I know is that it was easy RN. It was easy to prove what he was saying because he gave too many specifics. And you just can't get specific because when you get specifics, that's easy to prove. And either it's there or it's not. And that's why I was always adamant about they needed to send divers in there to see. Now, here's the thing. What else have they got going on? You know, not like they're like busy, right? I mean, I'm just being honest. It's not like they're like overwhelmed right now. Send some butt divers. If you don't have them, go rent some divers to come out, go down there and see what they find. You're either going to know it's a bunch of BS or you're going to know it's legit. Simple as that. I mean,
I think 100% if they reached out to the Cajun Navy tomorrow, they'd have a team there the same day diving in that water for free.
I agree with you 100%.
They wouldn't even have to do it themselves. There's people that would do it for them.
They probably send people for training in there.
Exactly.
You know? Go in there and just see what you see, you know, and but it was easy to prove is my whole thing. It was easy to show that this was either legit or not, because when someone gives you that many specifics that RN gave you, my God, it's not hard to just disprove or prove something like that when it's that specific. You know, it's when they don't tell you the specifics, it's the ones that you got to go, God, is it worth it or not? But when you got specifics, my God, it's easy to show if he's full of shit or he's the real deal. I don't know.
Did you just swear again?
No, I said full of poop.
Don't lie to me.
Hey, bro, yes, because RN brought himself into the case. He did. He sure did. Oleg, Rose Canyon Lake, he just had to pick that one place that is hard to search, right? That's a good point, Oleg. That's a very good point. Pretty much. April, you welcome Pam, Annie. Yes, me too, DD. Hands. Hello, Devil Dog 88. You remember me, the hamburger? I remember you, the hamburger guy, the hamburglar. You are the hamburglar, and for always will be known as the hamburglar.
Can we stop talking about food?
You're cooking, aren't you?
Oh, I'm all done.
Oh, okay.
No, I was worried about you.
Did you do pancakes?
No.
Okay.
Today was lemon pepper chicken, some white rice.
God, you just had to say the good stuff. You could just be like me and say, just, yeah, did a
Good
couple
stuff.
pancakes and some eggs and sausage.
No, I wish.
Annie, it's on the jacket. I agree with you, Annie. Marianne, Rhythm and Clues, Sleuth was talking about that yesterday. I believe he was there. Interesting. Hey, why don't you go read some of these, Chris?
Because I'm busy.
Okay. Pretty Little Clues, yay.
I'm working on something.
Brooks, no. Ash, how much did you pay Bruce to say that about how great you are or smart you are?
A lot.
Marianne, M4, I'll have to go watch it. Rhythm and Clues, Sleuth goes off on him. He does go off on him. He gives the guy a break. His dad was the Zodiac unaliver, with all respect. Interesting. Rhythm and Clues, Brooks Null. I just got a mouth only a mother could love. She did it. Oh my Lord, Rhythm. Marianne, cool. I'm glad the guy's getting some poop back. I think it's weird so many women fall over him. Yeah, they want him bad. And it's always I'm sorry, but it's always the crazy ones. I'm just saying. And if you're a crazy one and you're on here, you're really a good one. He does carry himself very respectful. I will say that. Don't think that he has a lot of respect necessarily for some of the things he's talking about, but as far as him being like presents himself better than most, I would say yeah. But I don't like the stalking type stuff he was doing. Yeah, that's true. Very Little Clues. Hey, Rhythm, why don't you get out of the chat and join me for the live? We have 1 effing minute, bro. Bro, they're calling you, bro.
You better go, Ash.
You better go, bro. Hey, it was nice having you here, brother. I know who runs the ship over there.
Huh.
Just kidding. There's a boxer in Nancy's garden. Oh my Lord, April PLC, you're taking our audience. You're good, man. You're good. Tusi, Marianne, did you hear about another woman found unalive, both at the 6th July and now August? No suspects yet. Hey, it's possible. Reddit says he mentioned he boxed with his brother, so I called him up and it on criminal networks. Yeah, he did say that. You are right, Rhythm. You are definitely right. If that's him on the stairs, he portrays to Sleuth. He pivots like a boxer. Very well. Good observation, my friend. LKB, yes, and I feel it's a bit misplaced. In my opinion, like I'm a little surprised it was not taken down by YouTube. Very well said. No, I didn't, Tushi. KB, Sleuth screenshot it, but it's been taken down. Interesting. I wonder why. Rhythm, but yay, RN is weird and dangerous in my opinion. Very well could be, without a doubt. Oleg, I read about the lake and no one is allowed to go into that water. Why? Something about there's a lot of chemicals and maybe they don't want to see all the unalive bodies that are down there. I'm not sure, Oleg. In all honesty, I really not. Maybe that's the dumping hole. Just saying. Makes no sense to me. Marianne, they emptied the lake in March, according to Nick. They used to work there. Got you. Angel Eyes. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, Angel Eyes. Good to have you. Welcome in. L. Hi, Angel Eyes. Ash, good to see a friend. KB, Nano said no clue is too small. This was a whopper, and I don't think they acted on it at all. I agree with that. KB. But you got to remember, We know what we know, but we know what you know, so we need to know what you know so we can know what we know. That's the nanos effect. Something like that. Sam,
Yeah.
sugar, honey, iced tea. First letter of the first 5 words is cipher. Laughing out loud. Very well said, Sam. Please remember to hit the likes and share the channel with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for joining us. It's been a freaking great live, everybody. Just want to say thank you. Al, Sam, Angel Eyes, hi, pretty little clues. Carol, I'm sorry I don't see Ash. Melly, hi, Angel Eyes. Melly, Carol, Ash, and Rhythm and Clues. I believe it's Rhythm. Angel Eyes, hi, Melly. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you were gone.
That's nice for you to notice.
I noticed, Chris.
Father OB. Carol, you did that on purpose, Chris. You knew that I was on a roll and you were going to go ahead and go out and then wait for me not to see you. I got you, brother.
Sure, I set my computer to crash on its own.
Thanks for joining us, brother. Have a good night. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. BLC. All of you, thank you. April, I have been with Doug too long today.
That's funny.
Take over.
You've been following me everywhere I go today, dog.
Nelly's no worry, Carol. Carol, it's brah. Brah, DD. It's brah. Brah.
Hey, throw that up on the screen.
Hey, brah. Hey, brah.
Hey, brah. Brah.
Hey, brah.
Hey, brah.
It's brah.
Brah. Hey,
all right, brah.
Throw that up on the screen, brah.
Not a problem, brah.
Brah.
Not a problem, brah. You got it, Carol. Brah.
I did the best I could to lighten and shine
Appreciate you,
up
Carol.
and just kind of
Carol.
on that star that they're talking about. I see the shape. I just don't agree that it's a star. That's all. I just wanted to try to clear it up a little bit more, but that's the best I can get it. I mean, I see the shape, but I just don't think it's a star.
No.
I believe it's part of this black piece that's here.
Right.
It's just the other, like the little other flipper side of it. It's like a little flipper hanger thing, but it is what it is. It can be whatever you want it to be. So, but that's it.
It kind of looks like an arrow. You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, it has the shar. What the hell's a shar? The star shape here,
Right.
but stars aren't really rounded at the end. They're pointy.
True. That is
and
true.
then this one's cut off over here, and then there's really, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look like a star to me, but it could be, and I could be completely wrong.
Right.
No, I agree.
I was
totally
trying.
agree.
I was trying to be the sleuth of Boston.
Hey, you definitely were, because I had no idea you were working on that.
That's right, because you don't pay attention. You just kind of yell at me and do my you could read.
I never yell at anybody. I love you all. Carol, my son is saying that all the time, bro. Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Okay. Watch.
Drives me crazy.
Oh, watch. I'm going to prove to everybody.
Okay.
Lake Life.
Tabitha, welcome in the chat, Tabitha.
Watch.
What is that? Lake Life. Hello, Lake Life.
Lake Life, welcome in.
Tutti. Hello, Tutti. April, Melvin.
I'm not doing nothing, brah.
Yeah?
I'm not doing nothing, brah.
Hey, brah, you want to throw that up on the screen, brah?
Yeah, brah. I'll throw it up on the screen. Here you go. There you go. It's right there.
You don't yell, huh? No?
I knew I should have realized you were going to do that. I didn't even look at the picture.
Look at it. It's there I am, quickly working at the computer, calmly and quietly in my own little area, and here you are screaming. You know, I'm not even allowed to have coffee.
The nanos effect right there.
The nanos effect.
It is. That's what he does. You know, this is what he does to me every day. It's horrible.
Oh, I love that picture. I really do.
So do I.
I love it. That is awesome. April, I know what you know, and if you don't know, etc. I agree with that. Without a doubt, the nano effect. That's all we need to say, the nano effect. And everybody should know what the nano effect is.
Maybe I should change my channel name to Sleuth Hound.
Like terrible background noise from someone on panel, not me. Tusi, hi Tabitha. Did you see the trial today? Are you talking the one with the who was it? Who was that rapper?
Tupac?
Yeah, Tupac. I
Or
don't know if that's the one you're
Lindsay
talking
Clancy, maybe.
Lindsay.
or Clancy. Not sure which one, my friend.
They had her. They had her shrink on today.
The second one. The second one.
Yeah. How many can you
there's a
have?
third and I think a fourth also.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they're gonna bring as many as they need to try to get.
Well, she saw 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't know, man. That's a kind of odd case right there.
Yeah, that is a strange one.
Deep. It's deep.
Very deep. Tabitha, Melly, hi, Lake, hi, everyone. Welcome in. I do see a star. Tusi says, I do see a star. Carol, DD, what you need, brah? Lake, it's a clip off the strap. Carol Burton, hello, Lake. Lake, Millie Lake.
Tupac this week, L. But they're only picking jury. It's going to be a month or longer.
It's going to be a while.
You know how many witnesses they going to have?
Jesus. Everybody that was in that palace inside that.
And they got to bring, what's his name? The one that's in jail.
Oh, Suge Knight?
Suge, and he doesn't even want to be there. Yeah, he said, this has nothing to do with me. I don't want to go. Oh, well, pal, you're going.
Oh, my Lord. Possibly from the chest strap, says Lake. Possibly from the chest strap.
Yeah, that's the one that goes across.
April said, I see a headlight.
It's about time you do.
Oh, my Lord.
Man.
Oh, wrong pick. RS. Sleuth Hound Chris.
See what I'm saying? I should change my channel name to Sleuth Hound.
That sounds pretty good.
Sleuth Hound.
I like better.
I'm not changing.
I mean,
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I was gonna go somewhere, but I was like, nah, I better not.
No, you better just stay in your place, pal.
I was gonna throw the SHIBBY, but I was like, I better not.
Stay in your lane, bro.
I better stay in my lane, bro. I got you, bro. Like, hey, Doug and DD Chris.
We're turning him into a thug.
Thug life.
Tomorrow he's coming in with the
That's not happening, guys. Okay, I'll stop it because that's not me. That is
from
not
police officer to thug life.
I don't know nothing about a thug life. Trust me. I am about we'll just leave it at that. I thought Tupac was next week. Nope. Probably is when the court trial is going to take effect.
Yeah, the trial itself will start, but now is all the
picking the jury and everybody.
Yeah, the jury and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
Man, I wouldn't want to be on that jury.
No.
I saw him. You
can still write a book, right? All you need is just be there for 5 minutes. You can write a book. True. You know, the true evidence.
Nikki, you heard me earlier, right? Nikki's going to be there live.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, she's going. That's where she's from, is Las Vegas. Well, she lived in Las Vegas for a long time, but yeah, she's going to go for a couple days.
Interesting.
She's staying at a hotel somewhere right near the court.
That's awesome.
She'll be outside, right? Unless she can get in. She was going to, I think, maybe try to pull some strings to get a ticket to get in to the trial.
That'd be interesting. That would be nice.
So press pass.
No doubt.
I mean, if you can get a press pass and get in there, then you'll be able to video it. She'll be able to video it.
Damn. That would be nice.
She doesn't know about that, but yeah, that'll be cool.
I'm surprised. Maybe like I know JLR was covering on his live a few days ago when they first started.
He's going to Tucson. I believe he's going. I think he's going today. Now,
really?
So Las Vegas, you can sign up even for press, but I don't know about the independent ones. But you can sign up to the court that it's in, and again, it'd probably be a no, but it doesn't hurt. But their laws there that's what I heard for these kind of things. That if you want to videotape stuff, any kind of court proceedings there, and I don't mean federal, but any kind of the lower court stuff, you just have to fill in the paperwork, and then they get back to you. And that call you back or whatever it is, or email you and say yes or no.
I think how she explained it yesterday, for some odd reason, in this case, that's not allowed. You have to be press. I think that's what she was saying, because that's why she was saying, let me see if I can pull some tickets to get a press pass thing, and then she'd be able to just do whatever. But I think it was said to no to videotaping this trial unless you are press.
Wow.
I think.
I wonder if you get away with it just wearing a shirt that says press.
Press here.
You got
One
to
of those
supply your
Target shirts.
credentials.
You think that would work?
What?
The Target shirt?
That's what I'm saying.
Credentials. That's what separates it.
I told her last night too. I said they do have an overflow room. So I said you could go sit in the AC inside instead of standing outside saying hi to us. You could go sit in the overflow room and you may get picked. Because a lot of the people that go to the trials in the morning, they go for a few hours in the morning and then they leave, and then they go to the overflow room and they're like, "Hey, yeah, come on in."
Yeah.
So who knows? But whatever she does is fine. It'll be cool.
No, just being there is awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So that should be fun.
2 o'clock opening statements is Monday, says Carol.
If everything goes right, it should be Monday morning, 9 o'clock.
Tuesday, I will look it up. I have heard the same. I've heard the name, just haven't looked into it. RS laughing out loud. Jim, Mary Ann, yes. Left today for Tucson, says L.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, is he going down to to where Nancy's at because of the feds are down there? Got you.
But he's not. He won't be going to the house. He may drive by it, but he ain't stopping.
Gotcha.
I'm not even sure he's going to drive by it, but yeah, he's going. Yeah.
KB exploring with Jim is going back to Tucson. Has a message for the perp.
Yeah, JLR said today for a little bit. He said that he felt like something was coming, something was brewing, something may happen soon or something, but who knows?
So true. That is very true. Tabitha, Tuesday, I did watch Reddington was on fire today. Good to see you, everyone. Sorry, stepped away for a few minutes. You're good, Tabitha. Tuesday, court TV and law crime always in the courtroom recording live.
I know. I couldn't find, because court TV, they put down what they're going to cover for weeks to, this week is this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find Tupac on there anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, but they have to be there. I mean, that they would be missing one of the biggest trials, I think, that we're going to see for a little while anyway.
That is true. That is very true.
I mean, you're talking, how many years ago was that? And it's just coming up and all that stuff. So we're talking, what, 30?
At least?
97, I believe.
97, right? Yeah, 97.
Yep,
so
97.
So we're looking at a lot of years. This trial's been waiting for a long time.
Well, and to my understanding, it was the guy just came out openly and said he did it, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought. I don't think it was anything they found. I think he just openly said, yeah, I did it.
And Nikki is very, very smart with this. She knows a lot of these people that things went down and blah, 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 blah. And she does not believe the guy who's in jail is the guy that did the shooting. She believes he's the guy that got the person, whoever did it, the weapon, is what she said yesterday. So, yeah.
So she knows some of the players.
I don't know if she knows them personally, but she knows a lot about this, a lot of what happened, a lot about the people that were involved, specifics, because her husband worked at that place, at the Palace place.
Okay.
That's what he did. So she knows a lot about it.
Interesting.
Right. So that sounds like a possible racketeering charge and maybe even RICO violations if they find other people involved. If it reaches 5, it becomes RICO, right?
I mean, if that guy sings, if he says, listen, I doubt he will, but if he would sing and say, hey, yeah, I got the weapon, but it wasn't me, but here's who it was.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
If
still
he hasn't yet,
it's still
he needs to.
racketeering though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it would still be at 5. Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I mean, it should be interesting. I wonder if he'll take the stand. I wonder.
Teresa's in the house. Good to see you. Hey guys, all should check out Hidden Unalivers. It's a podcast, and they broke down the ransom notes today. We'll do that, Teresa. The Hidden Unalivers. I've heard of them out there. They're not bad. They're actually pretty damn good. Carol says thugs will be thugs.
Well, I look at it this way. If he was the guy that got the weapon and gave it to whoever did whatever, and the guy who he got the weapon for was just like, look at it. If you say anything, I will, you'll be unalived, your family. Maybe he, said, hey, look, if you do this for me, take the rap, do that, and I will make sure your family is, straight for the rest of their lives. He wasn't.
What they arrested for it?
Who?
I
forget his name. What's his name? I forget his name.
Okay.
But I'm thinking on those lines because he wasn't a great guy. I know that. I mean, he has a past, obviously, but maybe they just promised him something and,
It was Dwayne Keefty Davis.
Yes.
Dwayne Keefty?
Keefty
Davis.
Like that's his street name, Keefty.
Oh,
but his real name is Dwayne Davis. They called him Keefty.
Street name, Doug.
Oh, just call him Dewey.
No, I mean that he's taking the rap. So either he decided that's what I'm gonna do because who knows? He gave him a lot of money.
Yeah, no,
and he left the money. He's older. Definitely. How old is he now? Like, isn't he like?
He's old.
60s, 70s? Because
I know in his late 60s.
Yeah, because I know one of the guys that's. Well, how old is what's his name? The one that's in jail. The one we were just talking about.
Suge Knight?
Yeah, how old is Suge?
I would say he's probably in his 60s.
I'm sure he's not 71. Is he 71? He can't be 71, can he?
Hey, Siri. How old is Suge Knight?
Yeah, I don't know.
61.
61. So, I mean, Jesus, 61 years old. All the players in this whole thing are up in that age. You know what I mean? Even older, I think, some of them. So it's crazy. It should be. I mean, I said this last night. Like, I hate watching the trials on TV. It's like, for me, it's like watching paint dry until they get really, really. But this one is definitely going to be something to check out off and on,
Right.
I mean, I can honestly tell you that the only trial that I think I've ever watched from start to finish was like OJ.
That definitely was.
I mean, I've checked out bits and pieces of all the others and be like, oh, wow, that's crazy. But OJ was like, I remember the day that they came back with the verdict, I was at work and we were all at the shop and we were all standing and they were like, oh, they're coming back with the verdict and blah, blah, blah. You'd have thought time stopped.
Yep.
I think because we were in this like little plaza that had a bunch of places in it. I think every single person was out front, like in a group. There was like hundreds of us out front waiting for the verdict.
Wow.
It was crazy. And then I couldn't believe not guilty. I was like, whoa. I couldn't believe it, man.
That shocked everybody.
Dude, that's crazy, man. That is absolutely.
I was just getting ready to get out of the Marine Corps.
That's crazy, man.
And I was gonna go ahead and because I was literally getting ready to get out when all this happened. And I was gonna take a job at LAPD.
Oh.
But back then my wife said, no, you're not taking one there.
So thank you for telling us that because that tells me something right there. We know who wears the shoes and pants.
That was our first year of marriage.
She's like, nope, you're not going
I
there.
didn't know any better. I didn't know any better.
She said, can't you go work at a grocery store or something? Don't you go stock shelves?
Carol says Tupac would be 55 now.
I know. That's crazy, man. 55. I mean,
she said, I agree. I wonder if Diddy getting called.
Oh, he should be called too. I think it's all about him. I think it was all him because I think back then, you got to remember something. Back then, Tupac, he didn't have money. People think he had money. He had zero. Everything that he had, house, cars, everything, pocket cash, that all came from the record company. That all came from the guys. And when he was unalived, he hadn't made the money yet. He hadn't made the money to pay them all back. So when he was unalive, they took everything back. His house that he had, his mother's house that he had, all the cars, everything that they had got put back. They left him with nothing because he owed so much money. You know, that's what sucked, right? I mean, and people had already said, you know how they've released some Tupac songs, you know, a few years back, they released one and everybody's like, oh my God, he's alive. You know, they have his whole entire, what do they call that? Like the Michael Jackson thing. They have the rights to it. They have the rights. They have the rights to his, whatever the word is that they used. So that's why they can release these things. They're going to release more at some point because he had a shit ton left.
The timer is on it, so I'm just going to hit the timer.
So crazy. But listen, guys, I got a jet. I got to go to work, go yell at my kids, smack them around a little bit because they're getting out of control.
One more for you. Annie says, I don't believe OJ did it, but I believe he knew who did.
Rights to royalties, Chris.
Who said that?
Annie.
Annie? I'm going to unmod Annie. She's get out of here.
That's a good. I mean, that's a good opinion.
You don't know.
Rights to royalties.
You
don't know.
Oh yeah.
But Chris, rights to royalties.
Yep. All right, guys, I got to run.
9 a.m. Man, thank you for everything, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
9.
Tomorrow 9.
9 o'clock. See you then.
Yep, see you then, bud.
Later,
God bless, brother.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
You got it. Don't forget to subscribe to Chris if you're not subscribed to him, everybody. So what are you guys at? You guys ready, or do you guys want to go a little longer?
Whatever you want.
You want to keep talking? Let's talk.
Hey, bro, I want to put my pajamas and lost track of the conversation. I totally understand you, bro. I totally understand you.
Even the nuances around Tupac, I could explain like the nuance around it because it is kind of tied to Puff Daddy.
Miss Barney, I'm sorry to cut you off. Miss Barney returned back from her date.
Oh yeah,
awesome, Miss Barney. I hope you had a great time. Excelente. Tabitha, late jealousy is what I gather too. Tusi, at Barney Oleg, hope you had a nice time. Elvis is still alive too. Yeah. Bam.
Yeah, I just seen Elvis yesterday, man. We ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich together.
Hey, Barney and Jacqueline, Tabitha, Carol, Sam, the man said they basically own his whole label and all the music he produced. That's crazy. Well said, Sam. Well said.
Well said, Sam.
Hope you had an enjoyable night, Barney. Hey, Tusi, Tabitha, Annie, you kicking out now? Now we'll go a little bit longer. I want to hear what Miss Barney has to say. Later, Chris. Yeah, he had a jet. Don't forget to subscribe and like Chris's channel. Does a freaking amazing job, everybody. You all know that.
Got the night job, so.
And you got you got Doug down here, you got Bruce, and you got myself. So, you know, whatever you guys do, just know that that's how we build each other's, you know, platform, and hopefully some point we'll get to where we need to be. Bam. Bye, Chris. Have a good one. It was a great day. Little too much to drink, though. Ah, I told you. Don't do anything. Don't do anything you won't do. It was a great night, though. Very respectful gentlemen. That's awesome, Barney. Congrats. Congratulations. Carol, no, Bruce. It was peanut butter and banana. Oh,
you're right. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
God, stop it.
Hunka bang.
And he said, no, I thought you were kicking. Oh, no, Nanny. Never do that. No. Bruce says, yes, Carol, you're right. Barney, I am glad you had a good time.
Miss Barney, I'm glad you had a good time.
Correct my favorite sandwich. By the way, I like your profile pic. I really like that. It looks good. Lake Live. I noticed I was being when to say the right time, but you definitely, I like that profile pic. Lake, wasn't Tupac dating Jada Pinkett at that? I think so. It was either Jada Pinkett or who was that other where he did that movie with? Who was the girl he did that movie with? Was it Janet Jackson? That he did the movie with?
Yeah, I think. Look, I can't remember, but it's possible that maybe he dated Janet Jackson. I don't know. Your chat knows more about yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was Janet Jackson. But I
thought it was Janet Jackson is who Tupac was with, because I thought it was her that he did the movie with. They could be wrong.
Build me up, Buttercup. Hello, Buttercup.
Buttercup, hey everybody! I caught the chat. Not driving. Oh, awesome!
She's always driving that lady.
Bam! Fried peanut. Oh God! Fried peanut butter. That's just. I'm sorry. I mean, that just doesn't do it for me. LDD laughing out loud.
That's right, Pam. They are good. They're not too good for us, but yeah.
Pam says hi, Buttercup. Guys, we've been on for almost over 3 hours already. 16 medical clinic admissions, crazy life. Oh wow, Buttercup.
That look, Dog, if you wanna go, we can go, or we can, what do you want to do? It's your channel. Do you want to go?
I know. I always just say that, be courteous. That's just how I roll. I'm always courteous to everybody. Thank you, DD. My son is on the spectrum. Very proud autism mama here. I've got a literally a grandson that also is on the spectrum. I get it. Believe you me, I do get it. Barney says, thank you, my friends. I can honestly say I deserve a safe night out without expectations on either side. No doubt. Well done. Well done.
Wow. Buttercup, I got a salute. I got to give a salute to you, because 16 different admins of a medical stuff. I'm sorry. That's I know that you guys do hard work. So
that is true. No doubt about it.
We need people like you, so people like myself and people that need medication can survive.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Well said, my brother. Well said. All right, everybody. I think this is going to be the time. I know you weren't here much, Buttercups, but yeah, we're going to be on tomorrow at 9 a.m. and we'll be on 9 a.m. tomorrow. To see hi, Buttercup. Like, I believe my grandson is, but my son and daughter-in-law are in denial, and it misses me off. I can understand that, Lake. I totally get it. Annie, Buttercup, bless you and thank you. KB, love your channel. Thanks for all you do. You got it, KB. Thank you, everybody. You guys make the channel. Every one of you. All the mods and everybody on the channel, on the Chris and Doug and Bruce. I mean, you make a lot of good acquaintances and you made a lot of people, and And I thank you all, and I appreciate all the positivity and the comments in reference to my brother that passed away today. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yes, we were close, very, very close. So maybe that was my getaway, was to get away from all what's going on right now. But hey, I tell you what, I've had a great time, and you guys are magnificent, and I appreciate every one of you.
Absolutely. So
God bless you all.
Thank you, Doc. Thanks for having me on once again. God bless.
God
No
bless.
worries.
See you later,
Thank
Devil
you.
Puffs. Another
Thank
great
you.
conversation. I loved
You
it.
got it.
Me too, brother.
You
Thank
got
you
it,
for
brother.
having me.
God bless. We'll see you at
Semper
9
Fi,
if you're
dog.
able to be here.
9 o'clock. Semper
Got
Fi.
it. Semper Fi, brother. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Buttercups. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, Blake, thank you so much. Appreciate that. He was 71 today. And yeah, but you know, we all know we're going to all go sometime, right? We just want to make sure that when we go, it's for the right reasons, and we go when God says it's time to go. That's how I operate. So, you know, but I appreciate all your love and support. I appreciate all the great comments. This is why I love the channel, and this is why you guys make the channel so special. You guys just that's why people come here. You know, I know we don't have like, I mean, we're growing. We're now over 2,400. We're growing. And here's the thing, that base is solid. The base is solid. That base ain't going nowhere. So now it's a matter about building onto that base so we can get more people, so that we can learn from other people's opinions and their thoughts. That's the whole way. That, to me, that's what it's all about. Melly, have a great night, everyone. Annie, he can be awful, works like a dog every day that comes home and starts with me. Yeah, I can understand that. Prayers, DD. Good night, everyone. Right back at you. Thank you, April. Barney, glad everything went great. Glad everything went great. Lake life to the fullest each day and every day. Hug the ones you love and tell them absolutely. Life's too short, people. Life's too short. Annie, Pam, that was for you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Tabitha, my condolences to you. Thank you, Tabitha RS. We are eternal. We'll meet again. Amen. Without a doubt. Good night, all. Good night, Buttercup. God bless you all. Thank you. And remember, never forget, it's all common sense, everybody. It really, truly is common sense. Semper Fi.